Check, check, check. Guess what? It's me again. Are you guys sick of looking at me? Are you sick of looking at the crypto library? You're like, this guy, every single day, with this orange face. I look like freaking Donald Trump over here, looking orange. Jesus. Shout out to cryptocurrency and just the world in general. What a beautiful place to be alive. Woke up this morning, said thank you to dear Lord. Had a slow time just getting. I did a tutoring session at 8 a.m. I was ready to rock. I was at my computer ready to go. Didn't get my graphics guy. I hunt him down. Had to get that going. And that just throws me off. Once things get thrown off from my company, it just... And I'm late. Yes, I'm late. Yes, I am late. I'll admit it. The kid is late. The kid is late to his own show. I'd be late to my own birthday party. I'd be late to my own death. I'll tell you that. I hope I am, actually. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you coming on in. We got a new setup. I got the Uplift V2 standing desk. Shout out to Uplift. If you want to support me and hold me down, send me some accessories. We should talk. 15,000 people, 161 people know about the Uplift desk right now. 191 concurrent viewers, 49 on the who sent that super chat. Who are you? Who are you, such an amazing person sending in that super chat right off the bat? Who are you? And let me find your name so I may write you down. Uplift desk, baby. Shout out to Kevin Tam. Yo, I got the 1,600. I went in, man. I spent 1,600, 1,700 after taxes. I wanted the really nice high-end, wood, but that was going to be back ordered till like after. That would have been back ordered. I got the rubber wood. I'll show you what I got. I got that rubber wood, man. $2 algo. We back, baby. Yeah. Uplift bamboo standing. These desks are amazing. And you can configure the desk. There's so much going on. I got the 72 by 30. All right. Bam. Then you go for the color, the top. I went for the white legs. All right. What you know about the white legs? Bam. I went for that white. Look. All right. And then I swapped it. No one cares. Everyone's like, dude, we want to know the charts. We don't know about your freaking desk, you freaking moron. When are you going to shut up? Show us the freaking desk, you moron. All we care about is Bitcoin, you dumbass. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. I love y'all. The sci-fi thief, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Yes, I am from America. That rubber wood, baby. Yeah, but rubber wood is a real wood. That's what you don't realize. It's actually a real tree. It's a very strong tree. Rubber wood. No. Rubber wood is also known as plantation hardwood. It's not fake. It's a real tree. Rubber wood is susceptible to fungal and insect attack that limited to use in the past. However, in the 1980s, the development of a chemical treatment process allowed the wood to be more widely used for furniture making and frames. Today, rubber wood is generally treated soon after sawing. Damn, so it's treated with chemicals? Now I didn't know that. Now I got some dirty-ass chemical wood? Oh, man. Rubber wood is a light-colored, medium-density tropical hardwood obtained from the para rubber tree, usually from trees grown in rubber plantations. Rubber wood is commonly advertised as environmentally friendly wood, as it makes use of the plantation trees that have already served a useful function. So that's why I got the rubber wood, because I wanted to give back to the environment, and I wanted to use a repurposed wood. So rubber wood, baby. And it's not like it's made out of rubber. It's rubber wood. The chemical wood. Are you shilling the desk, bro? You're out of here. I'm shilling the desk. Get him out of here. He's shilling an Uplift. The Uplift V2 coin. So look at Bitcoin pumping to the upside, and we called it again here. As you know, I like to long when the 1 hour is low. Okay, so I waited for the 1 hour to get low right there. On the right side of the shoulder. Longing shoulders are beautiful. I waited for the 15-minute to get low. Pretty simple, basic stuff. 15-minute was low, 1 hour was low. Decided, hey, when the 1 hour and the 15-minute are low, towards the end of a base, when I have a right shoulder, this is very simple. My trading style is so simple. It's ridiculous. I'm going to show you like 5 trades we made just like this. Okay? Inverted head and shoulder. Most people didn't see it. We did. Okay? Bouncing off. All right. Also, do you want to see did you not see the double bottom? Or you just dense? No, I'm just joking. I'm just messing with you. But look, did you not see the W? Or was it just me? Right? So anyway, need I digress? Shout out goes to all the lifers who took the time out of their day to help me make the conversions between different exchange wallets last night. Simply the reason to being a lifer is the place to be. Dirty Harry, man. when they see how much I help, they want to help. We create a helping environment, you know? The person that sets the group's frequency, creates the group's overall general tone, and I thought I did a really good job setting that frequency, and the group now is just really set. It's set in automatic mode. And people know the lifers lurking. No one wants to disrespect the guy that works 16 hours a day. People take it seriously to be in that group. It is a privilege to be a lifer, in my humble opinion. I'm privileged to have each and every one of you in my group for sure. Privileged beyond any measurable doubt. And I believe it's a privilege for everyone to be in this group, because, and we should all treat it as such, because it's not something you get every single day. It's not a place you find every day. There may be one or two groups even close to similar, maybe nothing else in the world. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. And honestly, it's you people that I'm talking about. Somebody like, what a pompous man talking about his group like that. No, it's you people that I'm talking about. I'm not the group. I'm just one member in a group. It is you people that make the group so valuable. It's really the YouTube algorithm, because I put out who I am, and the algo finds people that match and fit that feeling. And it's AI, really. It's kind of creepy, but AI really assembled us. Kind of creepy. 63,437. But we were assembled by AI. It's like an online dating site. We're all lifers, man. Love you, brother. Just came into the Patreon, and it's been such a blessing. Looking forward to more fire call. Shout out to Adam in Japan, man. Hey, Crypto Lifer, can you take a look at ETHO protocol? I'm so sick of that coin. MTV almost up 30% today, man. My baby MTV. Just wondering, is it okay to draw a head like you did on this BTC chart? It seems like the head wick is not that long, just in case. Just a small technicality I wondered about. You mean you could do this? You could do this. That's legit. You do whatever makes you happy, just as long as you know how to do your measured moves. And this is just in general. I just slap a general shell. That's just a shell, but it is what it is, right? And it plays out the way it plays out. Pretty insane. Anyway, so that's how we had Bitcoin last night in the Patreon. If you're a patron, you got this look, and I said, highly likely Bitcoin's going to break to the upside. I did a video idea for it based on this theory, and get all the way to the target here at $67,000. So Bitcoin felt like it bottomed right there. In my humble opinion, I felt the need to buy a lot of Bitcoin the other day at 60K. It never really touched 50, though. It's funny. We blew through the 50s. Blew through them. So now what's happening? Well, we're high on the 1 hour. We're getting overbought on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. So this is a good sign. Get ready for the altcoins to give in. So look, what happens in a bull run now is Bitcoin just has these tiny little pullbacks every so often. So Bitcoin's going to pull back on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, touch the 21-day moving average, and then continue on its tear to the upside. When that happens, we're going to get a couple days of beautifulness in the altcoins. So that's what I'm thinking is about. That's chart. That's what the chart conveys. So we'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance. And are we high on the 1 hour and the 4 hour? If we are, then we know. Sorry, music's a little loud there. If we are higher on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, then we know, right? So we take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Yes, I said dominance. Do you have a problem with the way I speak? Do you have a problem? I'm talking to you. Hey, I'll get this mic right out of here. We can have face to face. All right? Do you have a problem with the way I speak? I said dominance. All right? I'm just trying to get you jive turkeyed up. Jive turkey. Take a look at it. I'm feeling funky today. It's a rainy, dark day. I got to do something to kind of get my spirits up. I'm not happy in the rain some days. I like the rain. We need the rain. It's a beautiful thing. But in the dark days of rain, So look, double bottom here on Bitcoin dominance. Will that double bottom hold? It said it did, but what I like to see here now is the 4 hour and the 1 hour. They're both cooked. When I say cooked, I mean they're done. They're spent. They're whipped. Okay? They're at their level. Whipped like, if you whipped cream and you whipped whipped cream to the point where it was like really, really just like it was done. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anyone to get that like the wrong way because I just want to make sure that's clear. Lately, I'm like always thinking now because it looks like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Cancel bubble ball. Let's stick to crypto. I believe if we don't engage, then we can't be touched. You get it? When you don't, like, for instance, if you don't play in the mud, then you can't get your hands dirty, you know? I'm just not going to engage in ignorance. And that's I'm going to leave it at that far. And I know what is ignorant around me and what is not. And I'm not a fool. And I move on. And that's why I do in coins, because the coins, that's what the money is. So look, inverted head and shoulder on Bitcoin dominance, just like Bitcoin. These things can give you a sign. Remember, we said it looked like Bitcoin was going to pump based on the 1 hour, based on the 4 hour being low. Highly likely Bitcoin was going to make a move. And I made a whole video about that, and it should have gone out yesterday afternoon. It did not. I have these great ideas, but I made an excerpt during the video of the live stream. So this is when you see Bitcoin, so now Bitcoin's going to go sideways, and Bitcoin dominance is going to come down. And I'm telling you right now, what do you think is going to happen today when the 1 hour drops right now, and the 4 hour drops right now? What do you think is going to happen today? I'm telling you. It's going to be an altcoin rally. So the 4 hour usually lasts 2 to 3 days sometimes. You can get 4 or 5, but, in between 2 and 6, depending. So 2 to 3 days, we're about to have an altcoin rally. And this is how bull runs work. Let me show you. I'll use some blank space to draw over here. So this is, in the bull run I've been in the times I've seen this. So all the money in the world is sitting here in a pile. Okay. Bitcoin is this big dump truck. Okay. I know you love my drawings. It's big dump truck, right? There's that little thing. Here's the steam coming up. Now, he's going to unload his truck. And the money from the world is going to dump into Bitcoin. And then he's going to drive into Altland, right? And he's going to go into the gates of Altland. Now he follows the gates of Altland. Okay, look, there's a cool little gate that he went into. All right, now he's in Altland, and there's Aave and SNX and Sushi, and he just starts just dropping all this Bitcoin out of this truck, and just boom, boom, and all these alts just start flying and flying and flying. And this, my friends, is what happens. And then he drives through, but eventually the truck gets filled, right? The truck gets empty, right? And he ends up down here, and he's got to take the road and go around. And he's got to go back to the pile again, which is the US dollar and all the whack currencies in the world and all the fiat. It's also all the real estate that's going to get inflated and dropped. It's all the bond market. It's also all the notes, promissory notes from MicroStrategy and all the big companies that are going to do what MicroStrategy did soon. Almost every company. It's the pension fund. Would an Arizona pension fund, a fire department, they just put their pension fund into Bitcoin? Okay, it's Miami coin. It's Miami. It's cities, and they're going to dump again into the truck. And then the truck's going to go through again into here and then dump into the alts again. And this is what you see happening during an alt season, during a real bull rally. It's just a continuous feeding of the alts as they just continuously feed. And if anyone hasn't seen it yet, if you haven't noticed what happened in the last week, like the super cycle began. Cycles begin when most people don't notice. It takes the very poignant trader to notice the first part of the cycle. It's just like when you go in for an extreme doctor visit, maybe they use a more extensive, sensitive tool on you. They can see something that no one could pick up beforehand. And, mammograms and stuff. That's why they tell people to get checked early and all that fun stuff. So anyway, this is what happens during an insane alt rally, hyper cycles. The dump truck of Bitcoin takes all the money from the world assets, dumps it into the truck, drives it into Altland, and disperses the money throughout the entire market and just continues. It keeps a little bit, though. Eventually, it always stops over here. One last thing I forgot. It always stops over here at the Bitcoin mansion. Okay? The giant mansion with the columns, right? It always stops over here at the Bitcoin mansion. And it dumps, a little bit of Bitcoin in here on the way out. It always leaves a little bit of Bitcoin too. So, and this is going to be kind of, and then you have the Federal Reserve, and it keeps printing money in here, sending it in here, and Bitcoin keeps grabbing it and converting it and grabbing it and converting it and grabbing it and converting it. and then coming through and dispersing into more viable ideas and more unique projects. So here we're taking a dead horse, the Federal Reserve and the US dollar, kind of dead money, dead concepts, old, low frequency, right? Just kind of got nothing going for you. They're only going to lose you, take you down. They're actually going to make you feel depressed. Like, they actually have low frequency attached to them. No lie. Like, they're not good to have on you. They're bad, right? And we convert them into positive energy and beautiful things and things that can be sustainable and will probably grow for hundreds of years and continue to gain value instead of something that's been around for 100 years and has lost 97% of its purchasing power. So if that was a little story for everybody of how we win in the world here when it comes to, and I didn't know I was going to do that right now, but I think that was a cool little lesson, and I think we can all benefit from that little story that we just talked about. Here when it comes to, and I didn't know. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Spotify is burning 20% SHIB for listening and using SHIB. Are you kidding me? No way. Dude, where did you get that information? Spotify and Shiba Uno? Who wants to do reporting? We need reporting on this channel. Who wants to come start doing reporting? I could have a reporter do a video. I want to expand the channel. If people want to actually be on the channel, I would like to expand the channel. Do you want to be on camera? Do you want to be a crypto lifer? Do you have something to offer? Are you a writer? Do you want to write for the show? Do you want to do a nightly news segment? Do you feel like you have something to bring to the table? Then email cryptolifers@gmail.com. My wife's so pissed right now. But I'm just saying, I believe there's so much to be had here. And if you're in, now we're going to get bombarded with emails. Oh my gosh. I should make another email for that. Like Crypto Lifer Entertainment or something. We'll have to talk. I probably made a mistake on that. But I do want to expand the channel. And one man cannot do it alone. All right. I'm writing emails, LOL. I'm from India, and man, we rock wherever we go. Indians. You guys really do. I hired a Pakistani guy on my team, Indian guy on my team as well. Very, 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 not saying you guys are the same at all, because different parts of the world completely, even though you're close, but very hardworking people. I do research analysis. I'm a financial advisor. Interesting. Only article I see on SHIB. Can you burn Shiba Inu just by listening to a playlist? Shiba Inu holders can burn SHIB without destroying their own coins by streaming a playlist on Spotify. Steve Cooper, the co-founder of music listening and publishing group Bigger Entertainment, announced his company has created a playlist that will burn around 20 SHIB per song streamed, with 397 songs, total 24 hours of music. A full playlist of SHIB burner could burn 7,940 SHIB. Bigger Entertainment artists agreed to let the company use 20% of the royalties to buy and then burn SHIB. SHIB is taking it out of circulation. Cooper wants to burn at least 100,000 in SHIB from the playlist. Yeah, that won't do much, though. That won't do much considering how much SHIB is out there. So it's cool, though. It could spark something new for something big, and it's a cool idea. It's a wave that could become a tidal wave. It's a ripple that become a bigger effect later on, right? So again, Bitcoin will highly likely slow down here and come on down and take a break. And it's going to have to follow this falling wedge. It's pretty simple. Bitcoin does three things when it gets high on the stochastics RSI. So what do? I put an alert down here, and I'll check up on it when the time is right. I don't need to force it for that. Now pay burns SHIB too. It's a start. No, it is a start. It's a start. I'm with you. I don't want to hate on it completely. It's not like, oh, it's the worst. It's definitely a cool thing. It's a step towards to burn the penny idea, man. I'm thinking I need some SHIB. Hey, man, I got into SHIB reluctantly. All right. Let's get into alt season. Let's get into what's going on. I don't see any super chats. I don't see the excitement. I don't see any boom, boom, bams. I do see a $4.99 here and a $10. Thank you. Shout out to Dirty Harry up in the spot. So we showed you Bitcoin dominance about to go down. We showed you Bitcoin about to go down. We don't need to look at total and total too. It's going up. It's going up. It's going up. I'm telling you, money is flowing in from Bitcoin into the altcoins. Are you in FTT yet? Did you get your bag yet? Are you rocking with Tom Brady? Are you in? I'm in. Are you in? We're all in. Everybody's in on this cup and handle. I want to teach Tom Brady what a cup and handle is. Hey, Tom. Cup and handle time. I'm going to tweet him right now. Hey, Tom. Cup and handle time, baby. Look at this. And you can go to I go all the way to that wick. Let's flip it to the 3-day chart. Look at that. We got a cup and handle there that I just made and a bigger cup and handle. This thing's going up. And look, we called the support area. Look, previous resistance, possible support. I started loading up in this area. Loaded up a little down here. FTT. I think this is something you can hold through the bear market. You probably actually should sell everything and buy back. Again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing that I do and say here is financial advice. Look at the writing right next to my what? My right elbow. It does the reverse, so I think it's this elbow. Not financial advice right there. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't do or say don't do, anything I do on this channel, okay? It's up to you. You do whatever makes you happy. You have your own thing. You have your own advice, just like I do my own thing. I'm showing you. Am I following anybody right now? Nope. I'm just doing what I'm doing. What I do push is education. Look at this cup and handle. This cup and handle will lead you from not using your emotions and understanding what technical analysis is so you don't make bad decisions. The idea is why people come to me, why people get tutored, why people like the channel. It's because they come here after making or losing tons of money, and then they realize that the education was their way out and that there was no real easy way out. They come to this channel to realize there's no easy way out. There's no, I'm just going to watch some YouTube channel and get rich. It doesn't work like that. You're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to put in the effort. And then they watch me come in here every single day without a day off. And they say, well, if he doesn't take a day off and he's doing what I would love and he's making money and he's having fun, and if that's the way, then I need to not take a day off then too. Then I need to get focused too. Then I need to get disciplined too. Then I need to take my life in my hands and realize that there's nobody else that's going to do it but me or you is what I'm, and I have to wake up every day and give myself a boot in the butt and say, let's get it going. Let's get it going and not get complacent with where I am. We need, we're not 100,000 followers yet. We didn't get the plaque yet from you. I need the YouTube plaque. 100,000 followers on YouTube. Let's do it, please. I know we can. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Going all the way up to $130. Bam, bam, bam. And I hung out with so many people and told them, I was hanging out with them when I was a kid. I was, man, you should be buying that BTC. Blessings. You still see Phantom at $20 when? Good reentry. Honestly, I see it at $20. It's 7X from here, and no one even knew about it when we knew about it. I mean, we're up damn near, a 20X there? Yeah, I did a 20X in Phantom at this point. A 10X. Yeah, 10X at $2.50. 16X at 18 cents. 16X in the ball. So look at this. I wonder if I put this out here, right? And I hit tweet. You can connect your tweeter. You can connect your tweeter. I can connect my tweeter to my trading view. Cup and handle time, Tommy. Right? What if you retweeted this? That'd be so cool. Cup and handle time, Tommy. Let's go. Then he rocked it 38-3. Damn. Woo. I miss having Tom Brady, man. I close my eyes. I still think he's the quarterback of the Patriots. And then I open my eyes. I realize he's not. And it hurts. It's like a burning, But you know what, man? He didn't have to play for the Patriots for me to look up to him and for me to realize he's such a great example of greatness. Stop the bleeding. Bitcoin. Exactly. Like, the day you buy Bitcoin, the day someone stops stealing from you, it's over. I tell people, stop the bleeding. If you do your homework, you won't flunk. Bitcoin. Anthony Scaramucci tells, look at this. Let's see what they're saying here on the big news.
This is equivalent to me to digital gold. gold. Guys like Michael Saylor or Michael Strategy think it's better than that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
10 times gold. I'm
10
not
times gold, easily.
that optimistic about it. I'm not a Bitcoin evangelist, Hadley. I don't think that Jesus and Moses got together and made a baby and named it Bitcoin. That's not me. I am because I see the properties, technical properties associated with it. Ultimately, this is a delayering mechanism for the society. So I think President Putin sees it that way. It's a ledger defined by math. And when you think about the history of money, a ledger defined by math that has a scarcity to it, where no politician or policymaker can corrupt it or add supply to it,
Totally.
I think is a fascinating thing, and I think it'll have a big position in the global economy over the next decade.
Finally.
Will somebody like President Putin accept it for his commodities inside of Russia? I think it has to get more stable. It has to be a less volatile asset. I would characterize Bitcoin and these other cryptocurrencies right now as early adoptive technologies.
I got to tell you something so funny.
And just go back to Facebook, Google, you pick the stock, Amazon, they all started with a wave of oscillating volatility before they stabilized, and of course they all...
They're still more volatile than Bitcoin. What is he talking about?
Bitcoin will do. You're probably 10 years away from President Putin accepting it as a form of currency in his country.
Saylor and I have known each other about 20 years, actually, so it's an interesting thing to call him an evangelist. And I certainly see that across his social media channels. But do you think generally it's an encouraged...
Unbelievable. This is such good news for cryptocurrency and in the space. Follow me at CryptoLifer33 on Twitter. I'd greatly appreciate it. On our way to 3,000 followers, and I'm posting charts. You just might get a cool little idea sent. Look at this Phantom idea here on September 4th. Phantom USDT is moving, and I'm talking about Phantom here at 87 cents. So I'm just saying, man, I'm just saying, love to retweet this stuff. If you follow me and you follow what I've been talking about, and you follow me closely, you'll see I've been on the ball since day one, and I haven't led you astray. None of my followers have been led astray. We bought the bottom of Bitcoin at 30K, okay? We bought the bottom of Bitcoin at 40K. We bought the bottom last night at 60K. And I'm not saying we're the greatest place in the world, but what I am telling you is the technical analysis is, and if you stick to the TA, it'll show you the way. And look at this cup and handle starting to break out on the smaller time frame, okay? So we got a bigger trade. We have a smaller trade. We got little TA. We got big TA. We're rocking it. We're ready to rock. $64 to $65 FTT. Just want to put that on the radar. So last night, this was something that we went over, and this is a setup that we looked at and that I posted in the group. This is a KP3R. Why? Because it was very, very close. It was low on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the 15 minute. All real places that I like them to be. Now, if we look at this 30-minute, it's starting to kind of do its thing. The 1 hour as well. This is forming a bit of a flag here. And I told you that we're going to have an alt season, right? I told you that we're going to have a super cycle, of course. We're in a super cycle right now, and I don't think anybody knows it. Congratulations to anybody that got in and stayed with me. You know what's funny is there's people that were in our Patreon, and they got into my Patreon, and things started going up, and then there was that big correction for Bitcoin. Shook a lot of people out. Right? But then the major correction down to 30K, right? It took them all out. But we stayed strong. And we kept doing our thing. And the lifers that were real stayed with me. I guarantee that whoever stayed with me is so paid at this point. Highly likely, the probability of you being so paid at this point, based just the percentages of the market cap going up. So if you had a stake in the market cap alone, you rode the wave. And so we stayed there at the bottom, and we used Fibonacci's. We used the Fibonacci level to 618 to get in at the bottom, and I also used hidden bullish divergence. Really, there was two things that I used to find the bottom for Bitcoin, and we can go over it later on. I've done it like 30 times on the channel. Super chat me, let me know if someone wants to know how we found the bottom of Bitcoin. If you haven't seen that video yet, if you don't know how I did it, if you don't know, or if some people just want to see it again, let me know. Put a 1 in the comment section and anyone wants to see how I felt that I called the bottom, for, like how I went in, and I was like, you know what? Like me, and I'm saying for everyone, even just if I was alone by myself as a trader, how I just felt the bottom was in, and why I was able to, with confidence, enter the market when I did on a macro level too. On a macro level, put a 1 in the comment section. That's something you would like to see. 1 is mooning. Oh yeah, it is. Thanks guys for being here when not many others are. Congrats on changing y'all's lives. Blessings. You still see Phantom at $20. Good entry, possibly. Shout out goes to the lifers who took the time out to help me. Dirty Harry, man, you're the man, dude. So KP3R booming to the upside. We also looked at Blocktopia booming to the upside. Super chats. ALU and Phantom. Oh, ALU just continues to rip the face off the market. Unbelievable. So a lot of people do want to see, okay, my call for 85 Bitcoin has a lot to do with that weekly chart you were showing last night. We shall see. I won't be surprised to also see 100K plus. No, but I'll show you something about that weekly chart that's interesting, right? Just if you want to have a caveat to that. So let's look at the weekly chart, right? And if you look at the weekly chart, this is what's interesting about it, all right? We double top 63, right? And this could actually we could see a correction right now and then another pop, okay? I'm just going over possibilities, not saying they're guarantees. It's going over possibilities. But there's also this idea here. There's also this idea. The last time the weekly got high right there was the beginning of a huge rally. And we went from 12K to like 60K, 10K. I mean, we did a 6X. So we can do a 6X really from, actually, I mean, fine. We were at, let's say 15. I can say like 13, 12K. Really right around the beginnings of this level. It's 5X, we could say. And we're kind of there again. Do we curve down and dump, or do we keep moving? And that's where the stochastics can throw you off. And that's why you have to use, at that point, support and resistance lines and patterns to pattern trade yourself in or out. Are you seeing bearish patterns or bullish patterns? And either one will give you the 68% chance of getting on out. Check the micro. You're lagging. Mic sounds like July 4th right now. Too loud? How's that? Why wouldn't someone say that? Yeah, bad popping. No, I was my phone. Got off and back on. Camera, bro? Anyway, I got you. Thank you. Emergency, emergency, emergency. I should be good now. Let's see. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. That's weird. Working on it. Strange technical difficulties, babe, out of nowhere. Camera just stops working. Diamond. All right, hold on one second. I'll get this going. I know, I still see it. I'm frozen. I see it. I'm working on it. I don't know what happened. I don't know. All right, I'll just put another camera on. No worries. Hold on. Sucks, man. I don't know. My camera just stopped. It went frozen. Don't know why. I am. Always something. Today's been a weird day. Awesome gains too, and the market's looking great. Bitcoin's pumping. Should be just a hot day with Bitcoin popping to the upside. Bear with me. Bear with me. And we could do the show. I mean, you don't need to see my silly face every single time. What if you just see me stand there and doing nothing? That'd be pretty funny. I'm just messing around. Yeah, it's still frozen. All right, whatever. We'll just keep it moving. Don't need to see my face every time. Not sure why it's doing this to me. Bit absurd. All right, where we go? There we go. There we go. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back like... All right. All right. All right. No worries. No worries. Here we go. The kid is back. The kid is back. No, we want to see your face. Lifers, what crypto are people looking at? We can see your beautiful physique now. Amazing. Who said that? That made me really smile. That's a nice thing to say to somebody. Don't forget Phantom Projections, please. Better than ever. Back for the first time. All right, so KP3R. About to pop again, in my humble opinion, to the target, 39%. Just putting it out there. KP3R getting ready for some massive gains. People finally figured out it has a low supply and what it's about to do, and they're all over it. Is the mic still popping now, though? The mic still popping? Check, check, check. Sound is good, mic is good, golden, no poppage. You good. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, so KP3R, ready to rock. I like what we're seeing here for KP3R, 383, ready to rock. I like what I'm seeing here, just based on the low 30-minute, and the 1 hour is going to come on down too as well. Just getting it ready, getting it poised, okay? Man, okay, guys, everyone, there's a scammer in the group. Look what he's doing here. Just want to put everyone on alert. How do you get money? He's saying 79 premium. I don't offer any of these things. I will never DM you and talk this. If you do anything like that, listen, I am too busy to run around in the DM telegrams. Let's make it very clear. I had to hire someone to do that so I could sit in the charts. I am in the charts right now. I don't spend time having conversations. So if anyone DMs you trying to offer you anything saying they're me, it's not me. I would never DM you first. I'm way too busy to go through my list of followers and start DMing people. Doesn't happen. So we'll get rid of them. We'll figure them out. We'll call them out, but putting them out there. What is my spell check change popping to popping? LSS doing anything. I know. I'm in LSS too as well. Let's take a look at Block booming to the upside. Blocktopia. Okay. Bam. Bam. Going all the way up to 4-5. Now I eat my words. Block to 5. And honestly, it's funny if you just kind of, the measured move here of this beautiful pennant. It made a beautiful bull pennant on the 30-minute. And then it was gone. Bam. And honestly, one of the lifers had this called perfectly. Stack. Shout out to Stack for calling Block absolutely beautifully. See? You know what I'm saying? It's not always me. It's not always me. It's someone in the group telling you, showing you exactly what the technical analysis may convey and just highly likely scenarios for Blocktopia, one of the greatest coins in the game, continuing to pump up to the upside. I'm a little jealous that I sold a big bag of Block, honestly. I kind of really liked it and wanted to hold it for a long time. It's just like coin hopping, man, for LSS, right? Bro, weekly gain, what you said before, Stack is the man. Appreciate it, Sam. Zero tolerance on scammers in this group. You will be punished. Oh, yeah. Scams are at an all-time high right now. Crazy. Oh, yeah, they're so bad. She gone, baby. She gone. Yep, and then she's going to get extended again, though, right? Let's look at that 4 hour, though. 4 hours just getting started. That's kind of like, dang. I mean, that's how you know there's legs for this. That's going all the way up there to the 5-7 area. Blocktopia doing damage. Oh, boy, I got a list of info for you. Expect a DM from Sanriel with a list of items you may be interested in. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Lifer, check out Rope, R-O-P-E. People keep talking about Rope. It's the second time I saw Rope on my radar. Let's take a look at Rope. R-O-P-E, Rope. What is rope all about? The rope ecosystem. A next-gen ecosystem. Rope is a full-scale, decentralized ecosystem that brings the well-known market volatility index to the crypto market. Interesting. Decentralized done right. Proudly built on Solana, Rope aims to bring the very best of DeFi to users using the power and speed of Solana protocol. Read more about Solana and the SOL token below. We know all about that. Rope EV is a DeFi-based volatility token, providing a greed fear index for cryptocurrency markets. This allows users to trade based on market volatility and not market direction. You'll be able to swap your rope for Rope EV on RopeX. Invest without effort. With yield farming, you'll be able to stake in the latest and greatest that the Solana ecosystem has to offer. So what's next? Join our active communities to chat with our engineers and stay up to date with the latest developments from the Rope contributors. Join the Twitter, join the Telegram, and join the Discord. Jump on into Rope. Rope looks pretty cool. 21,000 people watching Rope. Rope.Solana. They talk a good game. The site looks cool. They talk a good game. Can they get it done? Are they going to do everything they say they're going to do? Let's take a look at their roadmap. Q2, implement Rope staking. Allow Rope staking with LP tokens. Implement Rope EV token on the Solana network. Deploy the Rope EV smart contract and implement Rope X platform as explained in the Rope EV white paper. Implement Rope governance. Governing LPs, markets for index, pool creation, development, and proposals for Q4. Moving forward at the speed of light, they got a lot to get done. Looks like they didn't get this stuff done in Q3. So they're behind. Look, they got Q2 stuff that they didn't get done yet. So I'm just kind of holding them to task right now. They are a little bit behind on the task roll. At least they're staying honorary to their roadmap and showing you what they kind of did. But they're behind. I mean, that should have been done in Q2. We're in Q4, are we not? Yeah. Hey, I'm just being critical of, I'm going off the little bit of information that we have. You can check out the white paper as well if you want to go deep. I suggest you sit and read it. If you're going to invest in something, I suggest you read the white paper. I'm not going to sit here and read the entire, it might not be too bad. It's 9 pages long. You can skim it. Detailed information index, including virtual prospects of each index constituent, will make publicly available on the Rope website and through a RESTful API. Details on the Rope API will be provided on a later date. A high-level diagram of Rope EV ecosystem structure is shown. So the Deribit API hits the Oracle, hits the smart contract. You get Rope EV and RopeX API, RopeX to the user. Calculating volatility. Accessing the volatility of a market may be accomplished in multiple ways. The Black Skulls option pricing model was created from the European-style options, is commonly used for determining implied volatility. In particular, Chloe's volatility index, the VIX, uses Black Skulls model for their calculation, and thus the RopeX index aims to mimic the approach highlighted in the VIX for cryptocurrency and token markets. Following the VIX index calculation, with the added assumption that in this case the risk-free interest rate to expiration, given as R to the VIX white platform, is 0. And so this is the equation that you would put in to find volatility. All right there. That's the volatility equation. That wouldn't take us that long to figure out what it is. You just find out, E sum, right? And what you do these in the parentheses first to the -2, As complicated as that looks, it's really not. Math, it's just like, that's like if someone took a bunch of colors, didn't tell you what they were called, and be like, oh, you wouldn't know what the colors were. But once they said that's red, that's green, that's blue, you'd be like, oh. Next time you saw it, you'd be like, oh, that's green, that's red, that's blue. I take this to the 10th power plus 1, minus by that to that power minus 2, divided by that with k to the k squared times 2, right? Right? It's not that, I don't know. Math isn't as hard as they make it seem, okay? Anyway, the white paper, right? Go through the stuff. I think we did a pretty nice deep dive for you. Thank you for giving us Rope. All right. Can you trade it yet? Can you even buy it yet? Is it out yet? The Rope ecosystem, docs, roadmap, trade. So they already got a Rope DEX. Interesting. And there's Rope USDC where you can buy Rope already on their own DEX. Okay. I'm with it. Here, we got our own coin. Why don't you buy it with us? It's pumped and dumped. Bit of a cup and handle, though. Cup with a handle. This thing could do damage. It is at the bottom. So if you get it very, I have no connection to this company. It's just really going over what someone asked here, Rope, which is quite interesting. We're speculating as a group, just looking around, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? None of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. You can see on the screen it says not financial advice specifically. Okay? And if you join my Patreon, you become just someone who wants to learn about technical analysis. It's a technical analysis group. All right? We study TA. We draw shapes and patterns. We educate you to educate yourself. Okay? Do your own research. So this isn't a cup and handle. This thing could have some legs. It's sitting at what? 27 cents? The whole market's going to rip, and this thing has legs? Rope. Thanks for putting rope on our radar, man. Staking is live. Okay, right. Rod, show game needs work, man. And there's BLOK booming to 4.5. I love what I'm seeing for BLOK. Leading the way. One was stopped. I'm afraid to enter again now. Cup and handle on 4 hour on the Geist Finance. Geist Finance doing his damage. SHIB Army is here. One Harmony, Honey, Pancake Honey had a flash attack. Again, they had one like 2 weeks ago. Another one? Another to take over ADA in market cap this week. It happens. Your thoughts? Yeah, I mean, Sol's going to 500. Maybe even 600 a coin. Yep. I see Sol doing some serious damage. So, yeah. It moves higher. It's got an ecosystem that's booming. It's doing its thing. That's close to the bone, gets stopped out. When I got stopped out, 3% scalp, though. It is what it is. There's no really, and that's me, you know. You didn't have to have a stop. You could have a stop way deeper. Normally, the stop should always be deeper. Actually, I don't know if that was true. That might have been a shift. It's very rare to me have a stop that low. But I see this going all the way up to 18% there to 233. And Solana just continues to rip to the upside. Just recently, we looked at Solana. It was down here at 162. And that was the idea for the bigger idea here for Solana. You can see the bigger trade kind of creeping out when I stick out the 4 hour. And that trade, no stop loss got hit in the making of that trade. I see it going all the way up here to Solana to 351. My targets are pretty spot on the bigger time frames and the smaller time frames. Bigger time frames are money, though. Our money. Solana to 350. And then I say 500. There's going to be some ups and downs, obviously, along the way, but massive super cycle coming for Bitcoin and these altcoins as well. Phantom, shorter time frame would be appreciated. Shout out to Rocket Dog. What do you think of LYXE chart? If you got time, appreciate it. Having a look. Shout out to Torin Avashli. Shout out to Torin, man. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you. XTZ about to break out of the descending triangle. Price point for entry. Taking profits from TSI breakout last night. Also, NKN, same as CTSI breakout. Possible. Shout out to Quentin Davis, man, with the $20 super chat. Oi, boy. I have a list of info. Thank you. That's awesome. Lifer, check out Rope. We don't overjoke. Thanks for the priceless knowledge. It's truly amazing how you apply your teachings to real life as well. Blessings. It's because of you that I was able to have the cushion and confidence to start my BBQ restaurant. Are you kidding me? Yo, you swear on that? It's because of you I was able to have the cushion and confidence to start my BBQ restaurant. Like, are you kidding me, man? People starting businesses. I want to eat there. Wherever it is, you let me know. I want to come and eat in that restaurant. Like, that would be such a blessing. Shout out to Quentin Davis, man. You're the man, dude. That made my day. Umbrella is killing it today. We'll take a look at Umbrella. XDZ about to do damage. Let's take a look at XDZ out of the descending triangle. Yeah, and it took a while. So Solana there, I'm sticking to it. $350 and then to $600 a coin. Not too long from now. Solana. Next pullback, DCA on pullbacks is exactly what I do. Again, not financial advice. I love to DCA on pullbacks. I buy a little bit here, a little bit there. Every time it comes on down, I make a big fat position. Right? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in, man. Shout out to Stack hitting one of his targets beautifully. MasterCard is set to announce some major news. MasterCard set to announce a plan to allow all merchants to accept Bitcoin and offer Bitcoin rewards. CNBC. Big news for MasterCard. We put it out this morning in my group. If you're in my group, you don't even have to wait for the news. Look at the patrons. They're getting charts, updates, all this stuff. Look, huge news. Key points. MasterCard is preparing to announce that any of the thousands of banks and millions of merchants on its payments network can soon integrate crypto into their products. CNBC has learned. They include Bitcoin wallets, credit card and debits that earn rewards in crypto and enable digital assets to be spent, and loyalty programs where airlines and hotel points can be converted into Bitcoin. To do so, the payment network is partnering with BACT, the crypto firm recently spun off by Intercontinental Exchange, which will be behind the scenes provide the custodial services of those who sign up. Executives at the two firms told CNBC. MasterCard says banks and merchants on its vast network can soon offer crypto services. Let me say that again. Banks and networks can offer crypto services on their vast networks. This is one of the biggest deals I've ever seen. It's sending chills up my spine. If you didn't know you were in the right place at the right time, know you are now. This channel will grow, so will cryptocurrency. I'm telling you right now, cryptocurrency will be, is, and now the future. I chose this field a long time ago to master, to get as good as I could at. And you can never master cryptocurrency. You will always be a beginner because there is so much to learn every single day. But what you can do is strive to be the best you can and do the best you can. And you're not going to hit every single win, and you're not going to gain every single gain, but you're going to do the best you can every single day. I have the link to fill out the form. Missing tokens have to tax numbers deadline is tomorrow. For missing tokens, you have to have the TX numbers deadline is tomorrow. What is he talking about? Let's take a look at XTZ. USDT. What's up? Monday morning on a rainy day. Less viewers today. It just is what it is. Crypto is printing millionaires. I know which coins will pop. I'm telling you, why wouldn't you come to this live? A guy who studies it every single day. Crypto savvy should be here. Getting that session, getting that tutoring session on. Put the mic in front of my face too much. Okay. Now, I see a cup and handle here for XTZ. And yeah, you're saying falling out of that. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. And look, target is 14 for Tezos. So Tezos to 14 from 6. About to do some serious damage, as we say on the channel. So Tezos. That's just a long-term projection for Tezos. You got to just let the TA do its thing. You let the TA play out the way it's supposed to be played out. And I always use a stop loss. Unless I'm DCAing for the long run and I'm going to hold the coin for a year or two, then fine. But if I'm not and I'm swinging it or doing whatever, I will always use a stop loss. Okay? Have to use a stop loss. You have to. All right, my friends? You got no choice unless you want to play games with your future. That's fine with me. 63,000, it's actually not fine with me, but it's not me. So, I mean, you do what you do, right? Like, I'm not going to, I don't tell people what to do with their lives. It's not my thing. We go to a smaller time frame and look for a flag breaking to the upside for Bitcoin. And we see that this is starting to move. Take a bit of a move. You could have kind of done this here. And look, I know this is crazy, but look, they call me Sammy Cup and Handy for a reason. Because you can almost find a cup and handle anywhere if you want to. And then you can play it the way it's supposed to be played. Which is the lane, you know. Usually there's a dip there. You would take this dip. And man, we're moving. And then look at this. Then you'd put this in a bull pennant. You see that? And that's breaking out. And you could just see the bullishness for Bitcoin as it wants a new all-time high. And it wants to be solidified at that all-time high. And so the super cycle, in my humble opinion, has begun. Look, wedges and... they're just pullbacks, pumps. Pullbacks, pumps. Small pullback pump. And it will continue to the upside. We're not completely done yet here. The 1 hour is a little spent, though. In my humble opinion, but unless we break above this 63,700 region, which we're coming for. This big resistance right there. Looks like we'll hit it, form a bit of a flag, but we shall see. Anything is possible now for Bitcoin, but highly likely based on the extended stochastics that we're eventually going to get somewhat of a slowdown here. Ooh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 straight hours. Bitcoin, beautiful. And they do the same. They bring it, pump it up. You would do the same thing if you were trying to get as much liquidity as they would. You would have no choice. Remember that. You would have no choice. You would have no choice. Everyone knows I'm live, so when a chart doesn't match, it's because I'm live and it doesn't like catch fast enough. And I move too fast. Like I hit this, It doesn't seem to copy fast enough for whatever reason. I don't know why. Okay. Thank you for putting that on my radar, though. I'll do the best to keep up to date with all that. 576. All right, let's get back into the chat. XTZ looking beautiful. Phantom, shorter time frames would be appreciated. Let's take a look at Phantom. You want like the 15-minute, 10-minute. Let's take a look. I mean, it's about to blast on the 15-minute. Kind of oscillate here, but I like what I'm seeing. It did break out. Phantom to 322 on the shorter time frame, my good sir. All right, my good sir. That's what I'm seeing here. And then look. And we called the $3 Phantom way before everybody else. Like maybe the only channel that did it when we did it. And now look, I'm calling for a $4.19 Phantom. So Phantom just continuing to rip to the upside. I can't believe what's happening to my Phantom bag. Unbelievable. Shout out to anyone that jumped into Phantom here. We got into Phantom, might I add. And look, we got into Phantom down here on the exact bottom. 17, 18 cents. I nailed Phantom. Humbly, I'm a humble dude, right? Humbly nailing Phantom. And we made huge percentage gains on Phantom. Like, look at that. Straight, I mean, that's just absurdities. $1,900% gains for Phantom. And you'd be like, no, you didn't. You did not. Show me the trade. You're full of it. You're full of old shoes. And it's possible. Anything is possible, I'm telling you. In the game, in this game. This is a crazy game. Dang, man. Anyone know why they hid I can't find like the hidden window where you can hide stuff. What's booming today too? I'll give you a little insight. Opacity, FracShare, FXS, Aurora, Matrix AI. We're going to look at that, right? We looked at, man, T-Food. We talk about that a lot. Forest finally making a move. The Forbidden Forest. Axe Ace. Silo up in the game. Fear NFTs. Cartesi. And they changed it to Fear NFTs, which is cool. The Graph. Solana. All moving today. High up in there. TrueFi actually getting some gains too. But Phantom booming to the upside. I cannot believe the Phantom trade. Just got to glance my eyes on the trade. One of the greatest trades, I think. Because calling the bottom is not easy. Oh, yeah, so people want to see how we called the bottom of the market. And we're going to show that right now. How we called the bottom of Bitcoin at 30K. Okay. Wow, Phantom, yeah. 1,000% gains on one idea. 1,400% gains on another. 18. The lowest buy I had, 1780. 1,500%. So I didn't get the 19. You know. But $350 turned into 5,800. I can't believe that. Like, I dollar cost average, so I have all these tiny little buys that built up, you know, and I DCA. I'm telling you, not financial advice. You do whatever makes you happy. SHR, all right, talking about this coin. Looks like it wants to do some serious damage here. Cup and handling. The weekly's kind of in the middle. Some indecision. The 3-day looks nice too, though. Can SHR get out and boom and break out of this falling wedge and just do serious damage? I own bags of this, so I will say I do own a big old bag of this SHR. I've held it since last August too, so it's in long-term cap gains. I've held it for a year. That's another thing about this run. This run has been great. It's been giving a lot of people time to hold a position for a year, which you don't always get in a bull run in cryptocurrency. So that's another thing that I really like about this one. You know, can we get all the way back up to 11 cents for SHR? SHR on my radar on the 3-day. SHI. Phantom shorter time frame. Nailed it. What do you think about Cake? Tara. Yeah, we'll look over Tara. What do you think about LYX chart? Let's take a look at the LYX chart. Luxo. We got some Luxo fans in the group too. Absolutely loving Luxo. Binance is looking for a content creative specialist. Binance is a global blockchain. That's me. You know that's me. But do I really want, we could work together somewhat. Current company, general questions. Interesting. Oh, they want you to move there, though, I think. Man. Follow me at I like working for myself. You know what I'm saying? Create my own job. Let's take a look at Sand. And Sand's just doing damage. And I like what Sand's about to do. And you know what Sand does. And whenever Sand's kind of in the low, anything below a buck for Sand is a steal, in my humble opinion. And again, at the end of the day, it's all about the 3-day chart for me. When the market starts to get ripe, open up. I'm telling you right, open up. Play that 3-day. Play the bigger time frames. Again, not financial advice, but this is technical advice. Not financial advice. None of this is advice. But this is technical analysis. Look at bigger time frames when the market's going well. That's just overall, overall trader theory. You can read a book on trading. Something to think about. But a lot of people don't realize how important it is. Okay? So this thing's starting to move from entry already up nicely. Sand, right? Don't miss Sand. Sand doing damage. I'm telling you right now, this is when when the market starts to rip, this is when you basically staring at the 1 hour and even the 4 hour charts can hurt you at one point when the market starts to fly. You got to expand your vision. You got to expand your vision when the market starts to get real insane like this. You really do. Seller, our old friend Sand. What's up, everybody? Can you look at Algo? Yeah, for sure. It would be awesomely smart to get in VELAS ecosystem early. It's only $300 million market cap right now. It's another ecosystem that will pump great in the future. VELAS. But that thing looked horrible. Right? Actually, maybe I didn't look at... I thought I did look at VELAS, and it was like, ooh, this looks nice to me, though. At 16 cents. I mean, this looks great. This would make me want to open up a Bittrex account. And actually, I'm going to open up a Bittrex and start looking at what they got out there, because Bittrex was the first account I used back in the day. And I made a pretty good killing on Bittrex back. So if you could make a killing on Bittrex back then why can't you make a killing on Bittrex now? BitTrex they called it, but everyone calls it Bittrex. But BitTrex, 16 cents for VELAS. Thank you for this on my radar. It looks actually beautiful. And then he's substantiating with some fundamental analysis too, telling us that it actually has a viable project, can work pretty good. We'll have to do our own deep dive and we'll look at it. But I appreciate that. VLX here looking nice too right now. Can coil up a little more, but it's now on my radar for sure. It's on my radar. It is on Bittrex. So if you're a U.S. citizen, BitTrex is a beautiful San Francisco-based place where you could trade on. Good place to trade. And it's a little high risk there because we don't have a lot of support in that region. But there's some huge gains to be had. I mean, if you see that thing. Could go up 131% from where we're sitting. And he says it has an ecosystem like you read about. I like what we're looking at here. New coin on the radar. New coin on the radar. On my radar, at least. And open up yourself a Bittrex account. I'm going to open up a Bittrex today. I have an older one. Maybe I'll just have to link it. I'll have to figure it out. Get into it. But, yeah, open yourself up a Bittrex account and jump on in today. Bittrex has a lot of options for a U.S. trader. All right. This is good. This is not perfectly ready yet. Looks like it's going to coil, but it's getting ready. It's getting ready. And I kind of want to put it on the lifers' radar so they can eat it up. Shout out to my lifers. What do you think of the LYXE chart? Phantom shorter time frame. Take a look at LYXE. LYXE, right? LYXE on Tether. Shiver me timbers. And so we talked about LYXE here. And it was in a cup and handle. And I liked it. Also bounced off a mini fib here from impulse to impulse, the 618 Fibonacci. So once we did that, I said, probably highly likely, nice to open up right there at 22. We're at 30. So already up 8 on the 22, 30% gains for LYXE and moving. So congrats to anyone that took the idea. Shout out to my man Smurf up in the game. He loves this call. Another guy in our channel, I forget, LYXE LUXO. Might be Pinto, I'm not sure. No, or maybe, can't remember. But there's 2 people that are trading LUXO. Lovely. I think Woofter likes LUXO as well. LYXE. But this thing is going to break that high, and then it's very close to the all-time high price discovery as well. So I like what I'm seeing here. Moving from entry, bounced off the 618. And that's why you pull your mini fibs and you get into it, you know, and yeah. So LUXO. I like what I'm seeing for LUXO and continuing from entry. Okay? LYXE. Cup and handle yet again played out. Like, so if you just can see the overall big picture and let the big pictures do what they're supposed to do, don't fight the technical analysis. You can ruin the trade with your emotions. The technical analysis does not go on emotions. It doesn't play on emotions. Super chat, ALU, Phantom TA, lower time frames. We nailed that. LUV Chrono, CMC, GRT, XYL. Thanks. From Quentin. Yep, XTZ. We got XTZ done. We did XYO already. CMCX, Chronos. LUV, love from Chronos. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. And I'll roll through them now. All the Smoke Barbecue. I'm so excited, man. Working, but we'll catch you live as soon as I get home. Hope you all have an amazing day. Shout out to Grace. Thank you for coming on in. Shout out to Frank G up in the spot. Shout out to Trent Osborne. Just glad I got in when I did. Jacob Watkins, shout out to being bullish. I love BBQ. I want to check it out too. Congrats, Quentin. So cool, man. Tara from Burgermeister. Let's take a look at Tara from my man. Now, Tara had a move. Let's see if it can hold. What level did it want to hold? Wow. So look at the idea here for Tara. Boom, 39% gains for Tara. All right. Then it kind of came back down, retesting top trend line again. This thing's getting ready for more, clearly. And now look, cup and handle. So look what happens. It breaks out, forms a consolidated bull. It breaks out of the bull. I cup this rounded bottom the way we do here, see? Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. I didn't mean to say it like that. Get your head out of the gutter, man. Both of y'all, men and women. Look at this. Tara. And look at this. Bam. Bam. And so, yeah, to the target here on the cup and handle. And that's the same position, too, as the bigger wedge that we made. And going up 121% gains is Tara. So Tara on the way. Oversold in the 1 hour. Ready to rock, right? Needs to come down on the 4 hour. But this is what happens in a bull market. Like, you start getting pumps in the 1 hour. And then, like, it's just like the 4 hour keeps feeding the 1 hour a lot better when things are more and more bullish. And you're going to see big moves. So Tara, I'm sticking to it. Continuing up. If you're already in the trade, congratulations. Trade is going up. Sammy Cup and Handy. Great t-shirt idea. Oh, yeah. We got to make it, man. We got to get a bunch of designers to jump on in. And it's 12 o'clock. We have no viewers today compared to all the other days. You know, I came in late, though. So people must be pissed. People, do you guys get pissed when I'm late? Are people just like, what a... It throws people off. It was a tough day. Also, right when I got on, I had to go to the bathroom. It happens. It's like all this stuff happens at once. All this stuff happens at once. Tara USDT. Looking really beautiful to me, though. And thank you for talking about Tara. MTV doing damage. Look at that, man. Boost beast mode. And just 3 hours ago, I'm looking at it like it's in this little pennant. It was like 8 in the morning. And I drew this at 8 in the morning. Like, this thing has legs. And there it goes from Mo. Look at that. All-time highs for MTV. Into price discovery. Going parabolic. I mean, this thing was sad because, not sad, but it was like I was in it. We pumped hard. We went to a super awesome high. Came down. We pumped hard. Came down again. Then we sat and never to return. Now we finally hit it again. And we really desperately had to break through that all-time high. And we did. I mean, that was heavy resistance. So we got through that resistance. MTV doing damage. Looking absolutely beautiful now. 4 hours going to get that overbought feeling, though. You know what I'm saying? MTV, been in the trade for a long, long time as well. MTV. What a monster trade. MTV, right? Monster trade. KuCoin, baby. You gotta love it. You gotta love KuCoin. Beautiful place. 211 people watching on the likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Haven't said a word all day. Can we look at ALGO? We'll take a look at ALGO. Thanks for your work. Go Shiba Inu. Shout out to Boone MSGT. Super chats. ALU, CMX. Let's take a look at ALU. And we're going to run on into... I'm going to look at Dex Guru and KuCoin and see if you can get the same thing out of them. I don't think you can. Like, let's take a look at ORE on Dex Guru. Every pat yourself on the back. Believe only like 5 million people out of 7 million are in crypto. We're still so early. My numbers could be wrong. Every pat yourself on the back. I believe only 500 million people of 7 million are in crypto. Thanks for the reminder. Big time frame. Phantom looks parabolic. Oh, yeah, every pat. Shout out to every pat, man. Appreciate you, bro. Harmony 1. You have no days off. I think you're entitled to start when you want, in my opinion. I have 1,000 in ADA. Should I take it out and split it between one and Sol? One also looks parabolic on a big time frame. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, see, let's take a look at, like, let's look at ORE. Also, you can't get the market cap properly here, in my humble opinion. Like, what is this 54,000? What is it saying? And saying they bought that little dip off, too. It just keeps, look, and that's the previous support region. That's what you want to see. You want to see contention of previous support. You want to get bounces. And if you bounce there, kind of free fall, then, you know, and there's a beautiful uptrend. Now you're looking for hidden bullish divergence and all that fun stuff, right? Okay, so look, Dex Guru just doesn't do it for you. It just doesn't. It's the PooCoin.app. VELAS is also on PancakeSwap. You don't need Bittrex. I remember that when we first looked at VELAS. Now you're like giving me, because I remember looking at that. It's funny because I remember when you gave me VELAS, I'm like, I think I remember this coin. I might even own it. You never know. This thing's doing a beautiful pump now to the upside. I like what we're seeing here for ORE, getting that nice daily pump, doing its thing. My problem is you guys are getting a nice clean chart on your stochastics. Maybe you're using stochastics and not stochastics RSI. Maybe that's why you're getting it. That's probably why. Stochastics RSI aren't working too well on this one. See? They're not giving me a reading for whatever reason. You know? Oh, yeah, so that RSI is pinned up there. See that? Also go to the RSI. Doesn't give you much either. It's hard here, you know? You're looking for divergence, bearish, bullish. You guys seem to be getting a clean chart. Or party. No, the indicators on OR are broken for some reason. No, but my traders in my group are getting clean indicators. Like, I've seen them post charts with clean indicators. I need to know what they're doing. Are they hitting this? I think they're hitting the USDT pair. I think that's why. Watch this. Watch when I do this. Watch this work. I think that's what it is. Yeah, because I'm already getting a reading on the Stokes now. Stokes might not work perfectly, but let's see if we get the RSI. RSI. Yeah, still kind of wacky. You know. And you got a pattern trade, you know, which I can pattern trade myself out of almost any situation. So you just pattern trade yourself up out of it. You pull fibs, you look at different things. You take whatever you can with whatever you can. And now we got this going. And it is a rising wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the upside, but then you get your measured move. And if this coin is what it is with all that and the market's about to fly, I mean, then Parabolic City is coming for a lot of different things. And if a lot of coins are going to go parabolic, then how is this one not? Like, how is this one not? So even pullback, I mean, bounce down off this area. We would break the parabola, but this thing looks very bullish to me. Very, very bullish. 40, 50, $60 million market cap incoming for ORE. Super chat. Ali, been here a while. CMC, GRT, XYO, TCB, and SHIB. What is CMCX? CMCX. CMCX crypto. Is this core multi-chain? $43 million market cap? Okay. USDT pair. Let's take a look. Wow, it's pretty bullish to me too. Look at that. Starting to fall a little bit, but doing damage. Interesting. Wow, this thing just boomed. Let's take a look. Thanks for putting this on our radar. Another low cap gem though. $43 million market cap. Very, very low cap. Someone could say it's falling out of the falling wedge right now though. Right? And it could do a bearish retest and dump. Levels to watch are here and here. RSI is getting oversold. It's a good sign for you. Any divergences kind of forming. Smaller time frame. I'll look at the 1 hour. Getting oversold on the 1 hour stochastic. It's a good sign. And it doesn't have to be. It could be doing this. That's why I have both ideas here. It could just be forming this. Bigger pennant. Which I've seen happen when it falls out. But you just got to watch it closely to see if it's a bearish retest or if it plays out. You know? That does have legs to the upside. Probably could double up for an $80 million market cap. That's how you play something like this based off the technical analysis. 72% gains come in. Anything is possible with this puppy. I'll take a picture of it and kind of tweet it out there just so I have a copy of it somewhere. I'm back after Hurricane Ida. Been work, cell service was trash, but I quit my job. All in on crypto. Very grateful for the lifers teaching. Shout out to Trey Presley, man. I missed out on BLOK, unfortunately. How? Saitama Ino, Blade Toys Ino, Chazard Ino, Go Get It Ino. Refinable is also looking bullish to me. That token's finally moving. Orange. Me too. I'm bullish on ORE long term. Oh, me too. Very bullish. Super chat ALU. We got to look at ALU. Just Altura. I love this coin. I knew it. Every once in a while I get a coin and I just know it's going to be hot. This thing is hot. $180 million market cap and growing. Look at that. The pump is real. The pump is real. And you want ORE to do, if ORE does something like this, think about it. ORE's at 27 million, 30 million for you. That's a 6x from there. So you're looking at a 6x from whatever you, I mean, ORE, man, could really do some serious damage. This thing's looking very bullish to me and continuing its bullish tear. And the market's getting more bullish. You have to remember that. When the whole market gets this bullish, the microcaps, they're so small. Like, these are the, like, okay, if I'm doing good in all Link and all these other coins, then I'll take a shot at. So these coins kind of set the tone for all that. You see what I'm saying? They set the tone for it all. For it all. So there's ALU, BNB, and this thing looks like it has more legs to go. It's not done yet. I was thinking about it just a few days ago when the market cap was very, very small, 40, 50, 30, and I thought I had a second, and then I can't. You can't get them all, but I'm really a little upset that I didn't like have this like really, really fine tuned because I was looking at it down here. Someone I knew said they got it at a penny, 13 cents already, did a 13x, and it's gone up huge. So, and it says it has more legs to go. ALU. I really like the project. I like the coin. I like what they're doing. Check out their website. Research them. Altura. They're a big deal. NFT blockchain meets gaming. That's right where you want to be. So They say the market cap's 83 million. All right. So I guess this is the trading volume that they're putting on PooCoin, but I don't think so. That's usually the market cap. Maybe they're just not updated on it. I don't know. Now check on ORE throughout the day. $27 to $28 million market cap. Very close to that all-time high. Wants to fly again. And we showed you what it was in. Bit of a rising wedge as well. What about, is Tom going on? Okay. XYO we went over already. All right. GRT. How do people not mix? How are people missing a super chat? Let's take a look at XYO. In case I didn't, you never know. But yeah, I would have sworn and put it here. Maybe I didn't. XYO, I like what I'm seeing here for XYO. Okay. Bit of a giant cup and handle here. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder that kind of failed us. Kind of a right falling shoulder over now. Look at that 4 hour, extremely oversold, ready to rock. And the 1 hour just needs to come on down. Wait for that 1 hour to reset. I have an alert on that. When it comes down, I like where XYO will be sitting. I just got to see what happens to it. Got to see what happens to it. So it's sitting on my radar. I will readjust my position and where I'm at and the whole kind of strength. But I like what I'm seeing here for XYO. It wasn't a pennant, though. I thought it was going to go up. It went down a little bit out of the pennant. It was getting tight. Bitcoin blasting off as inflation grows. That's what I'm telling you. The same guy that told you to sell Bitboy, the same guy that told you when deflation was coming and October 18th was the day to sell your Bitcoin. He started this whole conspiracy to sell your Bitcoin on October 18th. Come on, man. I love the guy, but like some of the stuff that they do to people's brains there at that channel, not good for the brain. Near's moving. We called the bottom. We really did, though. Kura multi-chain. CMCX. Yeah, we got it. Bullish on ORE long term. Who is not? I've been waiting for UBX to move for a year. Come to find my tokens are stuck in their wallet. It says my password doesn't match, but I never gave me an option to set one for transfers. Message the devs. Doesn't sound good. I got 12 Monero that I can't access, locked in a wallet somehow due to like some strange updating. I don't know. I'm working at AFK half the time, away from the keys. I don't want to be I don't work behind a computer. VeChain about to skyrocket. I like VeChain too. Solana, please. Super chats. ALU, GRT, XYL, ALGO, TCP, SHIB, dominance. Let's take a look at TCP. Let's look at ALGO. And we talked about ALGO. It was in the giant pennant on the 3-day. This market started to get very, very simple if you just slow down and relaxed and had a chill pill. So we talked about ALGO doing damage. I showed you it was in this giant bull pennant. And just to kind of set it and forget it type of thing. And let the 3-day be your guide, right? Let the 3-day be your guide. And so the 3-day is just getting started with the bullish move. And that's what happens. So I trade this 3-day to the 3 days happy all the way up to about a $3.11 algo. So I like what algo is about to do on the 3-day. It's popping. It's cracking. If you look at the daily, it's starting to move again. Algo doing damage. Doing damage. If you want to get in, you go to a smaller time frame, you zoom in, put an alert on the 1 hour, draw a bull pennant of some type, project a pattern that's not there yet, watch it fill it out. As it starts to fill it out, tweak your pattern. When the 1 hour hits, hit an alert, go to the 15-minute, and that's what I do for a living. That's my trading style. If you want to learn this, please jump into the tutoring. I do tutoring tomorrow from 3 to 5 every single Tuesday. We have a beginner's course, which also gives you everything. It's a beginner's and more. It's really just crypto TA, intro to TA, and more. It should be called intro to TA and more. But I also don't want beginners to get scared, so I want them to jump on in. You never looked into land share. Land, please. We'll take a look at land share. Interesting. Land share. I think we did look at land share one day, though. Because it does kind of spark a memory of mine. My DCA price in ALU is 5 cents. There you go. There you go. I've been waiting for UBX to move. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that story. 15K subs. Yeah, today we finally hit 15,000 subs, man. We're on our way to 20K, baby, and doing damage. So appreciate you guys for coming on in. Shout out to JV Supreme 23. We're going to go to 100K. We're going to rip to 100K. It's going to happen faster than we realize. XCX is getting ready. VeChain's getting ready. Everything's getting ready, man. Booming to the upside. Booming, 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 booming. AVAX looks like it's ready to go, too. AVAX looks like it's ready to go. Fear is a beautiful coin. We talked about Fear. I was playing Fear a while back, and So you just got to hold these things for a long time sometimes, you know, for them to play out into fruition. Beautiful pennant, though, that actually boomed to the upside. Again, whenever you miss something, it's good to go back and just see what happened. So maybe you could recognize a pattern that you could use again in the future. And I'm telling you, you can. These things will be viable. They will come out. And so it's good to do that. Spend some time back testing what you missed. Why did I miss it? What happened? Was that a cup and handle? It was. And look at that. Fear, right? So, and have no fear, right? So this looks really nice as well. Fear. Okay. Bigger cup and handle as well. And then look, it looks like we have a bigger target here for fear. Look at that. And I see fear going all the way up here to $3.36. So fear on the way to the target. I'm telling you, it's getting to the point where you could just kind of like sit back, relax, and don't be so hard on yourself. Okay. Fear is looking beautiful. There's a lot. I mean, at this point, it's up to the person. Everyone's going to have a different set of coins. This market's going to rip. And if this market rips, it's going to take every coin up. Now, are there any bearish signs for the market? Well, everyone's all hype right now. Are there any bearish signs for the market? And I want to cover that right now because I don't like being a moon boy channel that doesn't get anyone ready for anything that could or could not occur. So let's take a Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. All right. What were the most bearish signs that we could see for Bitcoin? Well, the daily time frame, touching the 21-day moving average pretty close, and oversold. That's fine. The 3-day time frame, a bit overbought, telling you that we need to kind of cool off. So it's saying we might get a push on the daily, but this is kind of getting high and has to come on down. So that's something that's telling me, do we get up here and get a pullback again, back to the all-time high? Do we get a 70K and get a pullback? It's suggesting there may be some type of pullback. The weekly is also very high. All right. And also right now, if we delete everything, I mean, cup and handle's playing out. But if we took swing high to swing high, it's a bit of bearish divergence right now, unless this gets a little up. There's a bit of bearish divergence, and we're oversold and far away from the 21-day moving average. Whenever we do this on another time frame, it suggests that we do have to come on down. Now, do we push up a little more? We could. We could push up into this area, break this high again, use it as support, bounce, and then have to touch the 21. But we have to come back. Here we were this high. We did get extended here, though. But to me, we're like somewhere like right there. If anything, we're right here. See this? It looks a lot like right there. And you can use the replay button to kind of figure that out too. Like, we're about right there. It looks very similar to that. And we had a little pullback. So, just something to think about. I'm just trying to, not be 100%. Oh, well, it's all, we just want to give you guys both scenarios, both ideas. We've had 1, 2, 3, basically 4 out of 5 weeks of loveliness. I mean, nothing goes up for 5 weeks straight without a couple week pullback. So, remember the last time we had this pullback right here, it was 2 weeks of down. Okay. This would extend the rally too. Remember that. So just, I got to put it out there. We're also getting rejected by some points on the daily. We'll talk about this right now. Look, like we just got rejected there. See on that daily time at 66,000. So we're bearish until we break that all-time high, in my humble opinion. It's a double top until we break the all-time high. It seems like we're strong. We're getting candles closing above that area when we got wicks before. So to me, in my opinion, it's all right. Now, what coins do people want to be in? I see a lot of people jumping on it right now. 255 people watching, 188 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm the Crypto Lifer. You guys are the Crypto Lifer people watching me. Appreciate it. I say thank you so much for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Without your time, we have nothing together. I don't have a show, and no algorithm works for me. So thank you so much for everything you provided in my life. I greatly appreciate it. I'll come here every single day from 10 to 12 a.m. to 10 to 12 p.m. and give you guys everything I got in cryptocurrency. Let's take a look at AXE. All right. Coin that a lot of people talk about, and it's low on the daily, and it's getting ripply. So this is a bit of a funky flag with a double bottom in it, which I've seen play out too. So we'll put in a pennant, bit of a double bottom, textbook double bottom. Actually getting ready for the daily time frame. Again, remember what I said about opening up. The bigger the time frame, the better. Stop using smaller time frames. You can execute trade entries, in my humble opinion, but I stopped using smaller time frames personally. You do what you want. I change my trading cycle depending on what's happening in the market. And if I see something happening in an overall trading cycle, and this is not a partition, like a specific thing to any certain coin or trade, right? This is an overall idea just on technical analysis, right? Just like how to kick a soccer ball fundamentally, like, you know, same thing. There's fundamentals in TA that you can use to benefit yourself on almost any position, any trade, any time frame. So the 1 hour coming to the downside, 4 hours, well, I'd give it some space before it gets ready, but the daily overall looks good. And says that we're going to go up there to the upside and get to the target of 229, right? Actually, over $200 coin. I mean, AXS. So there you have that too as well. Giveaway Legends meet and greet, beer and wine omen. Top Shot happy hour. Penn Station. No, I don't live in New York anymore. I don't see myself. I wouldn't be getting there. I got something to do that day too. I will not be. Nope. I am busy on the 1st of November. I remember. Remember the 1st of November. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Shout out to all the crypto lifers. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Check out Wagyu Swap. First DEX on VELAS. It's breaking out right now. 10 million market cap. I presented it to you yesterday, but it's worth checking since it's so early. And that's on the VELAS. Dude, I see what you're saying. You just built us a whole ecosystem. He told us about VELAS. He gave us the Wagyu Swap. Wagyu Swap. If I can spell it right. Let me see how he spelled it. W-A-G-Y-U. Yeah. I was trying to chart it. I couldn't seem to chart Wagyu Swap. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I can chart any coin. Nonsense. The first DEX on the blockchain, on the VELAS blockchain. Pancake Swap. If you get on Pancake Swap, oh, it's WAG. It's WAG. All right. It's WAG. I got you. I got you with the Wagyu. No options. Wagyu Swap. Look at that. But see how I just did that? Be very careful. You also want to go back and reconfirm, right? Reconfirm. Hit Pancake Swap. There it is. See, it will route to the address in the browser. WAG. You can copy there too as well. All right. Might be a nice. It sounds like something viable. I'm gonna look at it closely. $10 million market cap. It's getting close. I have one VeChain Soul ADA, $1,000 in each. Do you think I can 6x? I don't like to talk about your money, man. I just don't do that money stuff, man. I'm not a financial advisor. I just don't do it. Super chats, GRT, ALGO, XTZ. I just can't advise you what to do with your money. It's not my thing. It's also just not. I'm not passionate about it. I can't do things I'm not passionate about. It just doesn't work for me. I'm passionate about YouTube. I'm passionate about entertainment. I'm passionate about getting the word out for cryptocurrency. I'm passionate about saving people from the Federal Reserve. I'm passionate about wealth creation. I'm passionate about just overall entertainment with cryptocurrency. What I'm not passionate about is telling you what you do with your money, and I'm so sorry. So those are questions I'm just not going to answer, my friend. I'm very apologize. Okay, Moon River, you're the man. Let's take a look at MOVR. Thank you for giving me that. Check out Galaxy Heroes coin, GAC on PooCoin. Thank you for saying that, GHC. This guy, see, this is why we do what we do. Galaxy Heroes. Let's look at Galaxy Heroes. $27 million market cap. Now you're talking my language. Just a huge boom, too, and we just missed it. Dang. Could be ready for a bit of a dump, though. You know what I'm saying? It's had a massive move to the upside. Just came out very early. You got to give it some time to cool off or find it on a smaller time frame and see what it's doing, like the 15-minute. Wow, it's still forming a bit of a pennant. May want to break out yet again. This is interesting. Falling wedge. go with the TA alone. Very interesting. %, nothing huge coming out of that measured move. We definitely missed the bottom for this thing. Wish we got in at the very, very low. But we didn't. I didn't know about it. But it is what it is. I'll keep it on my radar. Galaxy Heroes. GHC. BNB. Let's keep this on the radar. New coin. Keep it on the radar. So new coin on the radar. And I'm just going to let my lifers devour it now. They'll devour it. They'll know more about it than me. The lifer crew is so... One guy will say something, another person, the whole crew will just grow. So awesome. Okay. Dingo, also my XTZ. I went over XTZ already, bro. I went over XTZ already. So you bugging if you didn't. Toad porting to Moonbeam and MOV Moonbeam. Get in now, lifer. Check DMs, sir. Please check in the Middle East. Peace in the Middle East. Shout out to Bitcoin Asher. No, I've seen your DM, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. My DMs are lit now, though. They're out of control. It's so hard. Thank God you have an easy name to find. Bitcoin Hasher. Thank you for the DMs, man. I know. Thing is booming. Let's look at Toad. And this dude told me to get into Toad. $4 million market. Oh, wow. And now it's on the radar. Remember, before it didn't even have a market cap that big. Okay. Okay. And this has been around for a long time. Remember, he's been telling us about this, so it would be really strange if we did rug pull. And look, people say you can't do TA on these little coins, but the TA just seems to play out beautifully. Look at that. Here's a beautiful bull pennant that busted out for Toad. Toad's in a nut. Wow, man. Toad. Toad swap. Wow. $4.8 million market cap. Supply is tiny. 200,000? I mean, $25 a coin. Interesting. Toad could do some damage. I mean, he's been telling us about Toad since it was $2, $4. So we've been going over Toad on this. There was a day where he sent $20 every single day on the live and said Toad, Toad, Toad. He must have thrown $500 talking about Toad. No lie. Toad swap, man. In the long term. I like where it could go. Low market cap, got legs, connected to a big project, going to port to Moonbeam, Moon River, following the money. It's pretty interesting. I'll give it to you. PERP's an interesting coin. Anyone ever play PERP? PERP's on my radar. Cup and handling. Running out of room here. Getting very, very tight. I like what I'm seeing here. Shoulder head, inverted, complex head and shoulder possibly. Or drunken inverted head and shoulder. It's actually a drunken. What is a drunken inverted head and shoulder? It's when it's like sideways, twisted, or upside down like you would be if you were hammered. Which I don't condone. I don't condone. Alcohol is probably the worst drug in the world. Worst thing you could do to yourself. Broke to the upside. Alcohol will destroy every single organ in your body faster than anything else. It would deteriorate your mind, body, and soul quicker than you would ever, than anything you would imagine. And it does it in such a subtle way, so slow. It takes a piece out of you. It's like how the ocean takes the sand. Like it just takes a couple grains each time you use it. Till you're so low frequency, you don't remember when you last didn't need alcohol to survive. And it also ruins your liver, ruins your other parts of your body. Your organs are just... Alcohol is just not the way. It's not the way, I'm telling you, my friends. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to preach. And if that's your thing, fine. Do whatever makes you happy, right? I'm not... It's like... But to me, it's not the way. And it's anti-trading. It doesn't help trading either as well. So I like PERP on the daily chart here, running out of room. So in my humble opinion, I'm going to say it again. You got to learn how to use alerts on TradingView, and you got to learn how to stay the course for longer time frames. You got to learn how to stay the course for a longer time frame. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate anyone that got in. If you're new, I'm the Crypto Lifer. Thank you for jumping on in. You may have never seen me before. You may have just be jumping in. The algorithm's kind of pumping. We hit 15K today. The stream is moving. I'm kind of a fast-talking, energetic, positive guy that comes out every single day. I haven't taken a live stream break in over a year and probably 2 months now. So about 400 days straight of live streaming without a day off. I travel the world. I go wherever I can. I can go anywhere with my business. I run a trading group with the Crypto Lifers. You can jump on in for $99 a month. You will absolutely love it. I'll give you so much value for that $100 a month, more than anything else you pay $100 a month for, in my humble opinion. And if you compare it to anything that benefits your life. So you'll get so much benefits from the Patreon. I think you'll really, really like it. So jump on into the Patreon, ask a Patreon, read the testimonials. You'll love it. I also do tutoring, one-on-one tutoring. If you need that type of thing, it's not offered online anywhere else. And the one-on-ones are probably going to be gone soon. They're $200 an hour, but they're going to be dwindling. Soon they will be priceless because they won't be around. So if you would like to jump into the one-on-one, get it for $200 an hour. Or if you don't have cash like that, I understand. If you're just jumping in, I understand. That's why I made the beginner's course for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, from 3 to 5:30 every Tuesday. Jump on in there. Email cryptolifers@gmail. You can pay in PayPal. You can pay in crypto. You can also hit the link and jump on in when you can. So get in. I think after 24 hours, it may close up. If you hit the link and you can't pay, please email cryptolifers, with an S, cryptolifers, and we'll get you into the beginner's course. It's also, and I call it a beginner's course, but it's an intro to cryptocurrency. I show you the chart. I show you exactly what I do. I leave you with a 9-point checklist that I use to get in and out of every single trade. I show you how I use technical analysis. And at the end, the last half an hour, it's an expert class because I show you exactly what I'm doing all the way through my entire strategy. So if you really like that, if that thing think you will get you motivated, also you get to spend an hour with me and some awesome lifers. It'll blow your mind. You'll absolutely love it. So just got to put that out there. Okay, PBX is exploding. Thoughts on when to exit? Thanks, bro. Let's take a look at Paribus, like we talked about. And, I think it was almost the trade of the night. Weren't we saying it was like the trade of the night? Paribus bazookaing out of the channel, booming to the upside. 91% gains for Paribus. And look at that, 56% for Paribus, booming. When to take profitos, he's saying. I mean, you do whenever you need to. Learn your technical analysis. But I'll tell you one thing. You got legs on the 4 hour, so you're not done on the 4 hour yet. But the 1 hour will probably flag out here. Do something. Smaller time frames may also give you some better indications. Interesting. Like this. This actually has legs. See how, thank God we looked at the 15. The 15-minute can get you in and out of a jammy jam, I'm telling you right now. It can really help with getting out too early or too late. Let this 15-minute play out. Put an alert up here. When that 15-minute plays out, highly likely the 1 hour will be exhausted. And I think that'll be your time, right? 1 hour already is pretty exhausted. So, but again, I don't like to get out of a trade when the 15 minutes ready to rock. And look at the push you're getting right now. So anything is possible. Also, the measured move. The measured move here, mind you, has more gasolina. Possibly extended all the way to the target. And that's the bigger target that we talked about from the bigger pennant here. So Paribus, PBX, doing damage. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. And we went over Paribus yesterday, the day before. Paribus booming to the upside, doing what it does. Making that money, doing damage, making bacon on the beach, baby. So Paribus, up 61% gains for Paribus. The writing is on the wall. And if you want to learn technical analysis, if you want to, be able to supplement income in some way, or even just learn something else, maybe you'll, and I'm not guaranteeing, maybe you'll make no money. Maybe you'll fall on your face for a year or two, like I did. And maybe you'll lose 10 grand like I did. I'm not saying, I lost a lot of money. I'm not guaranteeing anyone anything. You join a Patreon, you do whatever. What I am guaranteeing you'll be with a group of positive people that all want to change their lives. And a lot of us are making headway. And I see it every single day. So I truly believe if you set into motion what I set into motion, if you follow the technical analysis, if you study the TA, if you stay disciplined, slowly you will detach from your emotions. You won't trade like an emotional person being swung by the news. You'll have your own kind of foundational support inside of trading. And with that, a lot of things will come, more and more will come your way. And that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. So if that sounds cool, jump on into the Patreon. I'm like extra slow today. And I know why. I blame my wife. Boom, PBX. I don't blame my wife. I can't tell you. It's a funny story. It's a funny story. I'm changing my life because of the Patreon. Shout out to Roddy Robinson, making bacon on the beach. I love that. Making bacon on the beach. Thanks for the option. Thanks for the opinion. Words to live by. Beach. B-hole sent a super chat, man. Thanks, man. Wow, 15K subscribed. Thank you, Lifer fam. Just saw it. Congrats, Lifer. I'm a graduate of last week's beginner's class. It is awesome. Take it. Become empowered. Knowledge equals wealth. Shout out to Fierce BLZ, man. That's awesome. So, boom, PBX, booming. And we just like to, we go over it. We show your pattern. No stop loss was hit in the making of this trade, right? And that's what it's all about. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Wow. And thank you for signing up to the course. Okay. I see a few people just signed up right now. Smart idea. I think a few more people should sign up. I like to get a nice class, a good group of people. They ask a lot of questions. They ask questions you may not have asked, I may not have thought about. It really helps the group in total when we all join in. I'm telling you, it helps me too. And it does help my wallet. It helps my pocketbook. It helps me when I tutor more than one person at a time. I'm going to be dead honest. But I actually think it helps everybody. Also, when I do that, someone say, oh, yeah, he likes to tutor more than one people. You can look at it negatively or positively. I also get to affect more people's lives at once, right? If I tutor one-on-ones and I get exhausted after 10 one-on-ones a day. If I did 5, I used to do 5 one-on-ones a day, 6 one-on-ones. I'll be honest, talking for an hour and a half straight, I already did the live stream, then I would do the one-on-ones. It would be exhausting. My wife was like, wow, you work too hard. I need to save you. You're working too hard, not too smart. She was like, you need to work smarter, not harder. And so she created the courses, and we're going to come up with more courses too as well. A DeFi course, all sorts of awesome stuff to bring you guys more and more value every single time you come to the channel. And every single time you come in and share your precious asset with me, and that is your time, because your time is not to be wasted, okay? So PBX for 61% gains, booming. And look at the gains that we've been making here on the channel. Every single time, like we show you, bam, Tara for 39, actually went up even more. PBX 61, KDA for 45, and that went up even more, right? We hit BLOK recently for 50%, and now it went up again on another one. 90% gains there, right? 59% gains. DSLA for 97, 93 for KDA again. So we've been rocking KDA for a while, you can see. Safe Haven we took for a ride. CTSI for 19. CKB for 47, and we'll take a look, right? And more and more and more and more, and the list just goes on and on and on and on and on. All of these are SHIB are trades that never got a stop loss hit. SHIB for 190, right? BLOK again for 184% when it first came out. And then we gave you guys stuff at the very, very bottom. I mean, Solana at 37, Cartesi, you name it. The list just keeps going. The list of wins, man. And so jump on into the Patreon. We show you how to do it every single day to keep you guys moving. This thing's looking healthy right now, Toad. Whole market of cryptocurrency. And look, Bitcoin dominance is about to drop. That's going to be good for all these coins. ORE, everything you see here. Look, as ORE starts to pump. And I'm telling you right now, if it breaks this vertical resistance, there's also diagonal resistance. Let me show you. So you could say this is a bit of diagonal resistance here. Almost there. It's almost like on the diagonal resistance too. Like break above that line, Show some support. I like what we're seeing here. ORE starting to make a bit of a move up. People like this coin. I'm going to make a video about it. The team reached out to me recently. Someone set up a meeting with me and the team, man. We got to have it. Okay, moving forward. I know I'm missing a super chat. I know it. I know I am. Let's take a look here. Please check Umbrella. Can you look at Ide? Got the stream blaring here in the DMV. You got to, man. You got to. The DMV's the worst. It's the worst. It's like going to purgatory. Fund a Bitcoin price prediction, please. I can do that. I've already talked to the devs. Yeah, let me know, man. The money's coming. Hey, man, I joined the Patreon today. I will have it for a whole month or just the rest of the month. Just the rest of the month. That's Patreon's rule. That's what they do. Honestly. But it's still worth it. I know you don't believe me, but it'd still be worth it. It would still be worth it. But I get it. I get it. Everyone wants to watch their wallet. Just email cryptolifers@gmail. Email cryptolifers@gmail, and we'll take care of you. Getting my new Bucks plates today, baby. Doing damage here. So that's what you spend your money on. Interesting. You just had to do it, huh? You're a funny guy, Rodney. I love you, man. I personally wanted to get, like, a plate that said cake or a vanity plate, and then I asked myself, like, I have to spend extra money. I'd rather just buy Bitcoin. I'm probably the... Man, I'm not a miser. I'm an economizer. That's what my dad used to say. I'm not a miser. I'm an economizer. Good time. Good long-term investments. It was cheap, baby. The Patreon is worth the money. I love you, bro. I'm just messing around. I'm messing around. Will Bitcoin crash this November, sir? You never know, man. It looks like it possibly could. Does ORE have any competition? I see them specifically Unity, Unreal-based games. I see they specify Unity and Unreal-based games. $80, LOL. Hey, that's a lot of Bitcoin, man. That'd be $800 not too long from now. Hey, Sam, when I get paid for your sharing of knowledge, I'm going to send you a huge super chat with testimonials and make us cry on the live. Carrie Sanders. Hey, that's such a great goal to have. Write it down, print it out. You'll do it. You will do it. And it'll be awesome. And I can't wait to be there for that day. Tesla hit $1 trillion market cap value. That's insane. Let's look at Tesla. We had an idea for it. Let's just see. I put a call out for Tesla, but I don't own any Tesla. Just want to make it very, very clear. I don't own the Tesla stock. To show you how TA plays out, I'm pretty sure we drew some TA for Tesla. Yep. And there you have it. To enter right there at 659. And target is 1-1. Would have nailed it in the stock market as well. So you could either trade stocks with me. You could trade anything you want. I'll dominate no matter what market I'm touching. You know, I could work for any hedge fund anywhere in the world. I'm telling you right now. I truly believe once this channel blows up, you know, I'll be sought after, man. People will be like, damn. I'm just showing you how to trade almost any market in the world, right? Without hitting your stop losses. Trading Fibonacci's, went to the 706 Fib, which I talk about. Accumulation in the 0.65 and the 0.618. I mean, this is all textbook stuff, right? From this, you just got to know where to pull your fibs. You got to know where your extensions are. You got to understand where impulse starts. You know, you got to feel out some things. There's some intuition that comes with it and all that fun stuff. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, this is a beautiful call here on the channel, and we had it set in stone. It's funny. I went to buy my computer. The kid gave it to me. I drew this chart for him. I drew this. He sold me the computer at Micro Center. I told him what I did for a living. I signed on to TradingView. They have computers all over the store. I drew this and I said, hey, man. I said, you make commission on this stuff? He's like, yeah. I was like, bro. And I just kind of looked at him and showed him the chart. It's funny. I don't know if he figured it out or not. But anyway, just trying to help the guy out. Tesla just hit $1 trillion market cap. But hey, I was just trying to show him how to draw a triangle. Bro, Unreal Engine and Unity are the two biggest game engines in the business, and ORE has partnerships with both of them. Let's not forget about Xbox. This is the big picture of ORE potential. Platform Steam said that they don't want any blockchain games on the platform. Epic Games, which created Unreal Engine, said that they welcome every blockchain game. Unreal has a partnership with ORE. What's your top 3 coins you think will double first? Solana will double fast. Solana will double very, very fast. TCP. Yeah, where's my wife with the super chats? TCP. Look, I mean, it's late. I mean, look at TCP booming to the upside. The crypto prophecies. Interesting. On KuCoin. I didn't know about this. I've never heard about it. The crypto prophecies. This is new to me. And you can see how you would have traded it. You would have traded the cup and handle. No matter how twisted and wretched the cup and handle looks, it's still a cup and handle. I see the KuCoin, smaller coin charts. They have more kind of weird, funny cup and handles, right? Look at that. Cup and handle. You could also have made this a cup and handle. And there's a handle there as well. And then it blasted to the upside. Now you got to go to a smaller time frame, look for a pullback. At this point, I mean, the 1 hour's actually got legs. And we could be getting into a super cycle where the market just starts to fly, and it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So remember that too. If you haven't seen one before, if you don't know what it's like, it's almost overwhelming. Like, your wallets and everything are going up so fast you can't even breathe. Like, every day you wake up and it's just another day and another day and another day. This is what I'm reading right now. Dang, it sounds better and better the more I read. I made a killing on it this weekend, Lifer. Zero Allegiance. Hey, Lifers, thanks for getting his eyes on it. TCP. This is hot. Yeah, I mean, I wish people had told me about it. That's why people join the Patreon and help us out. Get 100 eyes on the market. So it's not always just, I as one man can only look and find so many coins. At one point, like, the team really, and that's the core too, is to convert some of these core lifers into people that run the channel with me, right? Eventually, it'll be a year people have been with me, and then you get converted to admins, right? All right, you work your way into the group, and then you add to the knowledge and the basis of the group. That's the goal too, right? So that should be a goal, to keep going and just bringing value to the group. So this looks like it could continue up, honestly. Smaller time frames are still bullish. Still bullish. With a target here of what? About 52 cents? Yeah, so still bullish on this. Thanks for looking at Core Multi-Chain. I found it on Index's Launch IEO. Got some at 007. That's pretty hot. Can I become a crypto Michelle Pfeiffer? Crypto banner love child. Crypto banner love child? That's hilarious. Can I become crypto Michelle Pfeiffer? You can. Are you hot? I'm just sorry. That's rude. But I'm just asked. She was pretty hot. Zero is so worth the money. Zero. It's so worth the money. I'll be in the Patreon next month. Thank you. Appreciate that. They are building a console too. Can I become crypto Michelle? And Zero, you should just jump on in, man. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com. Shiba Inu. It's all going to the moon, and I should just leave, Look at SHIB, though. It's forming a beautiful bull pennant on the 30-minute. Am I the only one that saw that? Like, in the first 30 seconds of looking at it? Sounds so rude, right? I could be a lot humbler about it. Check out how the TA is playing out right now. Look at that. So, this is a beautiful thing. And we're not at the target yet. So, we're on our way to the target, baby. 130% gains coming for SHIB. And then we can do the SHIB. The SHIB is like a dance we're going to make up. I don't know what how exactly what's going to do, but it's going to be like something like pulling money out your pockets, then it's falling, then you're dancing over the money because there's money falling all over the place. And, you can't. So, you're like, this is the SHIB dance. Let me show you. So, you're going to be like throwing money out your pockets, but then you have to like watch out you don't slip on the money. So, you're like doing the SHIB, because it's just like making so much dough when I'm I'm being so stupid. Someone probably hates me right now. I would hate myself right now. I'd be like, yo, that guy's the worst. Get that guy off of YouTube, man. Why would I do things that would annoy me? You know why? Because I'm two people at any given moment. I'm the dude who's like, come on, dude. And I'm the funny dude who's like, nah, I want to annoy the guy that would be like, come on, dude, man, Let's take SHIB looking bullish to me, and I like it on the 1 hour. I like what I'm seeing here. I really do. 12%. Yeah, 3 risk-reward ratio. Again, I'm comfortable with that. You may not be. You got to kind of change your scenario. MACD about to turn, falling volume, falling price. 1 hour is kind of an indecision time, has some more room to go. 4 hour wants to blast to the upside. This trade, in my humble opinion, looks very, very nice. So Shiba Inu, if you missed it, if you didn't know what it was, draw a chart, you know, do some TA on it yourself and see if you like what you're seeing. And if you do, hey, then you can, you know, go water your grass. SHIB, baby, SHIB. And it's on multiple exchanges. You can get it almost anywhere. It was one of the most, it got, that's another thing about SHIB. It got adopted by all of the biggest exchanges faster than almost any other coin. Like, that should tell you something. Like, it's like they had a plan or something, right? And there's my alert for Luna, which we'll talk about. And that's why I also like alerts, because the coins come up on the channel when they need to come up. Like, there's my alert for Luna, you know? So SHIB on Binance, also all these different places. SHIB, right? And let's take a look at what I have for SHIB. Also a bit of a shoulder, head and shoulder there. Kind of not perfect, but it's sitting in there. It's got some structure. It's got some structure. I would buy the course as an NFT. Shout out to the Crypto Wifer, as always, sharing blessings in the chat. I urge anyone who takes crypto seriously and is interested in real projects in DeFi to check out Toad. They've decentralized liquidity, which eliminates rugs, but that's barely the surface. That's amazing. 281 global fam watching. Thank you for the 230 lifers. Good karma likes. Zero Allegiance. What was your super chat? Sam, when I get paid from sharing of knowledge. Oh, thank you. TCP, another bargain, another banging call by the lifer. Thank you. Appreciate that. For real, peeps, you could buy special license plates when you join the Patreon. Not financial advice. Dude, you sound like a Bradley Cooper. Dude, you sound just like Bradley Cooper. This is great. Yo, this is another Bradley Cooper reference. How do I sound like the dude now? The Patreon is worth the money? Do I sound like him too? This is weird. Maybe we're related, man. Yes, everyone wants you. What do you mean everyone? Let me give you guys a big picture on ORE. Let's do the SHIB dance. Zero Legions, congrats on your gains this weekend. I hope you've taken one of Lifer's beginner's courses. It's really a framework of how Lifer does TA and the patterns in a calm, focused 2 hours. Sammy, Lifer doesn't give financial advice. It all has to do with your needs, not advice, but basically ETH can long-term hold. And ETHO, everyone's always asking me about this ETHO coin. I think it's trash, man. I really do. But anyway, I could be wrong. I think it's trash. And it's been showing to be trash ever since. Like, look, everything else, like, this thing is trash, man. I really don't want to talk about this coin again. I don't want to go over this coin again. I don't think it's, I personally done my research. I don't like the chart. I don't like the way it's been moving. I'm not a fan. All right. I'm just going to make it clear. I'm not a fan of this coin. All right. Can you take a look at KUMA Inu? KUMA Inu? KUMA Inu. You guys are, is this wrong? This is wrong to make me go over KUMA Inu. $10 million market cap. All right. That's, I mean, damn, man. It's just like, look, today alone, $10 million market cap, and it's gone, right? To the moon, baby, to the moon. Got to go to the smallest time frames you can find, like the 5 minute, to get any type of market structure on these coins. I mean, I don't know, man. It's a tiny coin that we can't figure anything about. That's just gone straight up. This could be a rug pull. Anything could happen with this. I'm moving on. I go over little coins, but we don't even know. Jonathan, I'm sorry. It's gone up huge. It's beautiful. It's got a cool contract. It's got 10 million market cap. Who knows, man? ORE just slowly doing its thing, baby. Slowly doing its thing. Shout out to anyone jumping on into ORE. This has deals with some of the biggest people in the game. He just said, look, and it's crawling. Look at this inverted head and shoulder that it's breaking up out of. The TA is real for ORE. Coming back to that $30 million market cap and more ORE. Oh my goodness. Here it goes. Big love from the UK. First time watching the show. Can you shout out my ice cream van company? Please, Wifer. It's called Ice Wallow. You're such a douche, man. Didn't get me, though. Didn't get me. Batch. You didn't get me, did you? You tried to, but I'm too fast for you, man. I'm too freaking fast for you. I'm not crypto savvy. I don't read whatever I see. I think before I speak. Yeah, actually, you're getting banned for that for the moment. You're on timeout. I'm putting you on timeout. Even I like you. This is a friendly timeout. You're on timeout. You're on timeout, man. Tit for tat. Put your butt on timeout. How dare you try to make me say, look at that. There's a lot of ORE issue we're talking about. Wife already wants to hit him. Oh, timeout, son. Yo, you just got bopped. I just gave you the bop. Ba, 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 ba. You know what I'm saying? Don't play, man. Don't play with the lifer, man. I'm a nice TA guy. Don't bring out the old me. Don't bring out the old me. I'm not crypto savvy. Wait. Because he reads everything he sees in the chat, like, so like you can get him to just kind of fall into it, right? So like, if you write if you type something in, he might end up, saying it. That's what I was saying, That's what I was saying. Wait. It's time. It's time for it. It's time for it. It's time. Everybody knows what time it is. Everybody knows what time it is. Everybody knows what time it is. And had he taken the tutoring and not deleted this?
Would you like to get tutored by a crypto lifer? That sounds like a shill.
You are removed. They'll always get me good, man. They'll always, if I'm having a bad day, if something's happened in my life, man, I just play that clip. And that clip just like, that clip alone, man, that clip is all the best. I'm actually going to add that as like one of my little keys. And like, anytime someone does something, I'm going to hit the button and it's going to be like, and you are removed. He is funny. Like, I actually think he's a funny person. Like I personally like him. Like, if we hung out, I think we'd get along. He sent like, 50,000 people to the slaughter when he sent, but I mean, that's neither here nor there, right? Let's he's a nice guy. Like, let's not talk about the fact that he shorted his brains out while Bitcoin had one of the most beautiful pumps of its life. But and he's a technical analyst. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that he's a great guy, right? Honestly, I'd rather you not like me and know that I give you the know that I go over technical analysis and teach properly, right? Like, than anything else, right? He's saying Bitcoin is looking bearish. He's going to be right if he says it every single day for a year. Of course he's going to be right? Eventually you're going to be right. So basically what he does is he waits for one person to watch his channel that has never seen the channel before and then think he's right for a few weeks. So I guess channels can operate that way. I never realized that because people keep coming and going. So you can always just have enough people just like not know what happened in the past. And they'll just be like, oh yeah, like he said it was going to go down and went down. I don't look Rich May for a while, but the TA won me over. Yeah. Now he led the Mitch Ray is also the same way. You don't have to like him to respect the TA. To respect it. You respect the TA. I'm the same way. Like, you don't got to like me 110%. Right? And it's not, I would love it if we could all love each other. I mean, that's the plan. Have crypto lifers stuff, But, you know what I'm just going to say. But I'm not going to say it. Tell USDT. Man, Mitch Ray got too big-headed. I always got notifications before, but for some reason now I don't get them. I'm always here, though. Between 10 and 10:30, just show up. A blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. That's what I'm saying. You hit the nail on the head. I mean, it's going to happen. Like, if you say it's going to short, it's going to short, it's going to short. Eventually, you're going to be right. It's only a matter of time, right? MTV price analysis. We did that already. All right. Am I missing any super chats, anyone, before I run out of here? It's getting time towards my end. Lifer, I just talked to the devs of ORE. Let's go. What did they say, man? Let me know. Send them to send me a DM at crypto_lifer so we can chat. And you are removed. And he kind of talks at his mouth, at his nose. And you are removed. Don't know, Lifer. Put out crypto banner love child in timeout. And when the dude is right, he's going to be like, see, I told you so. LSS super chat above. Let's take a look at LSS. Lossless. Okay, so lossless at 178. Starting to get a bit of a pump here. Pumping to the upside at 178. We got a lossless at 180. Right? 182. And it's starting to do look 777s just there. That was a sign. Just play this on the daily time frame. Play this on the 4 hour ready to rock out. 1 hour's ready to do juicy things. I'm feeling lossless right now. I'm personally in it. Let's go lossless. Show us what you got, baby. Show us what you got. Lossless. Yeah. Up to the target at 454. Flex all 454. Remember those Joe Namath commercials? Can Phantom continue to the upside? Nabia Life. Trade of the day. Shout out to Rocket Dog. Check out the QB token project. Trade of the day is lossless, my friends. Lossless trade of the day. I'm personally in it, so yeah. Trade of the day is lossless, though. I like lossless. Phantom, let's take a look at Phantom USDT. I see Phantom continuing to the upside. Why? Because it's forming a bull pennant while it goes to the downside on the stochastics. When you see that happen, that's my indication that we're flagging out. So Phantom flagging out. I'm going to do one more look at it too. And we'll look at MTV. Someone keeps asking about MTV. I hear you in the background there. I'll help you out. I know what you need. I'm telepathically picking up what you're putting down. Traded all my Bitcoin for SHIB. Was that a good idea? You know, I almost wanted to the other day, and I probably should have. Is it a good idea? I don't know. That's up to you and you alone. I can't really make those decisions. And honestly, I don't have the answer to that, even if I could give you the answer. I just don't have it. I don't know. Was it not? Who knows? Only time will tell, my friend. Only time will tell. I believe SHIB could 10x before BTC, but you never know. If I did do that, I would definitely go back into Bitcoin at the end, though. The end goal would be to get as much BTC, not as much USD out of my SHIB. So, yeah, if your goal is to go back into BTC and accumulate Bitcoin, then I hope the best for you, my friend. I hope the best for you. May the wind be at your back. May the stars be at your head. And may you always, fly with the wind, baby. Okay. So, Phantom. Yeah, it's forming a bit of a flag. And I see this. This could occur easily. And then we're back out. And going back to 340 for Phantom. So, yeah, above a $3 Phantom. Really wants to crack through $3 pretty fast, Toad. Yeah, Toad is booming. ORE is booming. The market's booming. It was fire. Just made a brunch breakfast burrito. Could you send one on over? I'm starving. One button trading. QB token. VeChain is breaking out. Phantom to the moon. Oh, yeah. And Toad just continues to rip. I got to give it to them. The Toad network. Toad, baby. Look at that thing. Flying. Got that awesome plate. What, it got like Tom Brady on the side? Like smiling? Now you got me hungry for pho and banh mi hee. Shout out to everyone here on the live. I'm jumping on out of here for the live stream, guys. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys in the live chat. I'll see you in the Patreon. Jump into the Patreon. Jump into one of the classes if you want to get tutored in cryptocurrency. I will be doing it every single day. 7 days a week, without a break. I love each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Said bye about 20 minutes ago. Legend. Yeah. I swear, I ate a stale leftover breakfast burrito I made yesterday, and I was like, F it. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Did I miss any super chats? V-Chain's breaking out. Ooh, I love V-Chain. I love me some V-Chain. And I think we're going to start seeing some big caps starting to make a bit of a move too, yeah. Bags of V-Old chain. And look, we got V-Chain here. We're all over it for you. We had the inverted head and shoulder towards the end of the pennant. That's how you know the pennant is highly likely to break on out. If you can see the confluence of two patterns in a row, V-Chain breaking out from entry, booming. So there you have it again. Like if you've mentioned it on the channel, I've covered it. If it walks, I've charted it. If it has a name, I've charted it. 123 Crypto is life. Link is booming to the upside, and we gave you a link recently. Look at this. I know you don't believe it. You're like, no, he's so full of it. This guy's just a know-it-all. There's no way. Someone's charting link for him on the back end right now so he can claim that he did it. He's so full of it. No, I just work 16 hours a day, and if you do, then the same will happen to you if you just put in the work. I mean, it's only a matter of time. We'll take a look at Matrix AI too. Later, Gino Love and Link booming to the upside. Link USDT. Chainlink. And look at that. We do right there. We talked about Chainlink at 23. We're at 31 now. That's what I'm talking about. If you just trade the daily chart and start letting these things play out, the market makers, the movement, the space is moving to the upside. Link moving. Don't stress the minutia anymore. Let things fly. Let things do their thing. Let the link play out. Don't overlink it. Sorry, that wasn't funny. Just won 9% on ICP, 42 to 47. I bought Matic at 70 cents a while ago when you said it was a good buy. Sammy Knight. Thanks, Lifer, Wifer, Life Famine channel admins, and all the lifers. Matic moving slowly but surely. Matic will follow Ethereum. Remember, I gave you that. You're the best. Can we look at Mint? EGLD to 400. Yes, it is. Trade of the day. Can Phantom continue up? Yes, it may. You never know, though. Not financial advice. You do you. Near, please, from Vincent Hirth. Let's take a look at Near Protocol from my man Vincent. I don't like leaving somebody hanging, no matter how extended I am. Let's get it moving. Near booms. Look at Near just blasting. And so Near was in a cup and handle on the daily time frame. All you had to do is just play the cup and handle and let it do its thing. I tell you guys, find something like that and play it out. Let it play out. Get to know your technical analysis so you can make the right decisions based on the probability at hand, not on your emotions or the manipulations of the news or something else going on. So Near going up all the way here to 23. Near Protocol. Lifer, need a SHIB dance meme. Vote one for him to make a SHIB dance video to go viral. Lifer, contact me ASAP or devs are down. I just, like, I can't contact people. I know it sounds crazy, but, like, I'm so busy. Like, how do we, like, just tell them to DM me, man? Or reach out to my team at CryptoLifers@gmail. Trust me, like, they hook me up. I don't make my own schedule, man. I don't move until my team tells me what to do. They're like, yo, you got a live stream at 10. Go. They're like, you have a tutoring session here. Go. Like, you have a meeting with this company now here. You have a meeting with this person here. You have a meeting with this person here. You have a meeting there. I'm telling you right now, that's what my day's like. If I even started my own plan, I wouldn't get anywhere. I'm telling you right now. I'm not good at that. So, like, I'll go to hit you up and I'll forget. I'm dead serious. I know where my focus needs to be. It's on charting and the group. 100%. Everything else is given to someone else. So my brain does not get taken away from my patrons. My patrons are my number one priority. You are, I will try to contact you. I feel like I'm being rude. I think we have you in the Gmail. But if you just tell them, contact him at CryptoLifers@gmail, put something together, man. One Button Trading, OBX. Check out the project, bro. One Button Trading, OB token. One Button Trade. Invest in the future of AML trading. Token launch. The next generation trading AI. Up 28% on DOT. Performer. Solar. Endeavor. Interesting. It's already live. Our AI beats the market by 1.4% every month. Try it out. How the token is used. Like clockwork. Like transparent. Grow your portfolio more conveniently than before. AI fuel. Performer. Supply your AI with fuel. Token data. This is hot. This is so hot. This is going to fly. I'm really good at picking tokens that are going to fly because I'm going to use this and I like it. I'm going to use it and like it. Other people are going to use it and like it. One button token. Dude, this is going to be so hot. Let me put it on my task list. Hold on. This is so hot. This is so freaking hot. Are you kidding me? I'm putting this on my task list right now. You're the man for putting it on my radar, bro. Dude, this is hot. I know, I have these, and I hope I'm not wrong. You know, it could be a rug pull, but I'm very good at that. It's very rare I do. I think I've been rug pulled once by Puffs, those bastards. And so anyway, one button token, OBT. Interesting. I mean, I want to start using it right now. Like, I think it's hot. I think it's hot. I hope they don't mess up and get hacked or anything because I like what they're doing. OB token. Dude, we can't even find this thing. Anyway, I got to run out of here for the day. I feel the boss coming on strong. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. Sold NFT Lifeline access for $140, brother Sam. We just arrived back. What's OB token? One button token. It looks pretty hot. We're finding new gems every day here on the channel. All right. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. I got to run. It's been an extended live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. ready to rock. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on into the live. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream. I can end when the music ends. That would be perfect. Damn it. Dang it. Scheiße.
Did you end it?
No, I didn't end it. It's not loading properly for me to end.
Really?
Yeah.
So just stay on all day.
I'll just stream till the cows come home, huh?
Just keep going, man.
I can end it manually from the back end, but it